to some ass-kicking shiznat from Nullsoft Shoutcast.
Tonight, did the clerk in Kentucky exercise her rights not to issue a marriage license? Or did she simply comply in upholding state law? What did the Supreme Court ruling really mean to states that still have their law statutes that prohibit same-sex marriage? Let's discuss. Call in and tweet. Then, prognosticator Joe Pardini joins me again with Week 1 of the NFL and Week 2 of college football. Get your money out, boys. Time to play. Heather Bumpus joins us as our friend William Tabone is in the United States from Australia. He is from the Australian Paranormal Society. He's visiting Gettysburg. He'll be checking in. Stick around for that. It'll be around 10:30 Central Standard Time. Then Danny Blaze closes us out with more of her shenanigans, and I can't remember what we're talking about, but it's going to be fun. Stick around for that. Call in 1-866-225-5401, 512-539-0359. 0357, I'm sorry, 512-539-0357, or tweet me at Mike Allen _ OTA, hashtag that bad boy, Armed Radio. Stick around, lots to come. I'm Mike Allen. This is the Armed Radio Global Network. And you're on the air.
Now I know you hear Joe Rocks on their weekly restaurant reviews on Night Talk, 10 p.m. Eastern. And boy, these two like to eat. Right, boys? Well, here's something to review right from your house. Eat24. That's right, Eat24.com. With over 25,000 restaurants for you to choose from when you're hungry. Many in your area. So review that, boys. Eat24.com. Click, order, and eat. Eat24.com.
Hey, Joe Rocks, it's Louis Avis, straight from Chi-Town. Call and talk about our website, www.hotsaucevault.com. We got everything you can think of out there, Joe. The hottest hot sauces, not for wimps, mild, medium sauces. We got barbecue sauces, snacks, some of our gift ideas and gag gifts that you can go out and check us out at www.hotsaucevault.com. Hope to talk to you again on your radio show. Kick-ass show. Had a great time last week. Hope to hear from you soon. Take care, Joe. hotsaucevault.com.
Is your wife wicked hot? Or is she just cold? Do you just want to take a hot shower? Call Savino Mechanical for all your heating, hot water, and cooling needs. Savino Mechanical has been servicing Greater Boston and Southern New Hampshire for over a quarter century. Quality 24-hour service, reasonable rates, satisfaction guaranteed, licensed and insured. And remember, at Savino Mechanical, we are not comfortable until you are. Call Savino Mechanical today at 1-855-624-4280. That's 1-855-624-4280. Savino Mechanical.
Route 106 Motors is the home of fine pre-owned vehicles. Experience a no-pressure sale with a family-friendly atmosphere. Route 106 Motors has been practicing the same simple philosophy of low prices for over a decade, and it has brought us great success. Recently, while other dealers are closing their doors, Route 106 Motors is expanding. We are a wholesale dealer, and we own the property and pay cash for all the vehicles. This allows us to sell to the consumer for a lot less than the average dealership. We are a high-volume, small-profit dealer, and we pass the savings on to you. New changes have been made at Route 106 Motors. Stop by and check out our brand-new building. Route 106 Motors, located at 569 West Street. Check our website at Route106Motors.com and be sure to like us on Facebook to find out about all the latest deals and savings opportunities. Route106Motors.com.
Are you ready to take your webpage to the next level? Go to icegram.com and download for free all the tools you will need to enhance your webpage content for potential customers, clients, or fans. Capture leads, call your audience to action, skyrocket conversation and engagement with action bars, pop-ups, toast notifications, message boxes, overlays, and sidebars. Head on over to icegram.com for your free download. That's icegram.com. Bottom line, you'll love it.
Tune in every Monday and Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time for Straight Talk with Matt Hazley. Live audio on TuneIn Radio and Spreaker.com. Plus live video on Ustream.tv. From the demented minds at ArmedRadioGlobal.com.
All right, welcome to the show, folks. Welcome back. Another week has gone by, and some things have hit. I've been following quite closely, and I've got some questions. Maybe you can answer them. But first, before we do that, man, I found my new happy place. My new happy place. It's HotSauceVault.com. If you have not been there, go there. They have... It's like Dollar Shave Club. I mean, just go to HotSauceVault.com. I mean, they have got everything. Ghost peppers. They've got... It's amazing. Just go there, get your hot sauce, fill all your hot sauce needs. You might pay a little extra to get in the... But you know what? When you really want good hot sauce, go to HotSauceVault.com. It's amazing. It is amazing. Proud sponsor of Armed Radio. Thank you so much for those guys out there for helping us out. Right now, it is raining cats and dogs outside, and that's kind of odd for Texas, but we have a big storm coming through. I've already lost my... I've lost my DirecTV is out, and you'll probably hear that in the background. So that's what we're dealing with here. So if for some reason I fall off the edge of the earth, that's why. I probably got struck by lightning. But we are live here in the Armed Radio Global Central Texas Man Cave. And we're having a lot of fun. Or we're going to have a lot of fun. Later on tonight, William Tabone's going to be calling in. He's here in the United States visiting Gettysburg. That's going to be a very interesting things he's seen out there and felt out there. Of course, he's from the Australian Paranormal Society. And here comes my lovely pink-haired assistant, Danny Blaze, with some water.
Oh my God, I'm like Jesus. I turned it into wine.
Yeah, that's all Crazy Town right there. You need to figure that out. I don't know what happened. It's crazy. Danny Blaze, she'll be on later on tonight. Hold on, let me work that here.
You figure that out.
Let me figure this out. Before things start breaking. She'll be on later on tonight with her topics about being a millennial and dating and relationships and all sorts of fun stuff. But first, it's been all over the news. Everybody knows about it. If you have Facebook and if you have more than 10 friends on Facebook, so Jimmy, this may not apply to you. You have heard about the Kentucky lady who's a clerk. It's an elected position in Kentucky, and that she has denied people of the same sex the right to marry. Now, of course, the propaganda machine has taken hold of this. They've jumped on it with both feet, and they've painted this clerk as a right-wing conservative, Republican, Christian, who is denying the constitutional rights of two people of the same sex to marry. Of course, she went to jail because a judge ordered her, basically, to do it, and she said no. So she went to jail.
I was talking about this the other day, and I think she should have got fired because technically she's not doing her job.
Well,
but I don't think she should have been arrested.
Here's what I found out.
Yeah, I love when you do research.
See, this is what happens when you do research and you just don't go by the emotion of the internet.
Oh, damn. But it's more fun that way.
This is what happens when you actually dig past the propagandists and what they want you to hear and what they want you to believe. Because all the propaganda that's out there, like I've been saying just forever, is meant to divide us. In this show, we're not about that. We're going to take a subject, and I'm going to ask the hard questions. I'm going to ask the questions that nobody else wants to ask. Like, why? So I was asking, well, why is this a big deal? Why Kentucky, and why is the press all over this? What's the big deal? So here's what I found out. One, the elected official in Kentucky, and I should have her name, but well, let me find a Mimi. Let's see. I should have this up, but I don't, because I'm crazy tones like that. But anyway, the Kentucky person that's a clerk that is elected, it's an elected position, is a Democrat. She's been married 4 times. She actually had kids from another. So it's just like a liberal, married a bunch of times, has kids out of wedlock, that kind of stuff. Loose morals, I guess you could say. But I'm not judging. I'm just saying that's the facts that I went and researched it, and that is true. She's on her 4th marriage. Now, she is a elected official, and when she took her office as an elected official, you take an oath. And when you take an oath, that oath states that you must follow the laws that are in play. Kim Davis is her name, by the way. So, Kim Davis took an oath, and that oath says that she will uphold the laws of the state, that she will support those laws, and so forth. So here's the oath that every clerk takes. Every clerk and deputy, in addition to the oath prescribed by Section 228, this is in Section 30A.020, oath of clerk and deputies. I, state your name, do swear that I will and truly discharge the duties of the office of her county circuit court clerk, according to the best of my skill and judgment, making due entries and records of all orders, judgments, decrees, opinions, and proceedings of the court, and carefully filing and preserving in my office all books and papers which come into my possession by virtue of my office, and that I will not knowingly or willingly commit any malfeasance of office, and will faithfully execute the duties of my office without favor, affection, or partiality, so help me God. So that oath is entered into record, basically saying she's going to keep all the records. All these records are going to be kept in accordance to state law, and that she's going to take care of them. That's her oath. Now, I did some digging.
Hey, wake up.
And that's what I thought. All right, well, we're going to dump this. If I just heard that the Shoutcast isn't working, so we're just going to go ahead and drop that. I'm done playing with this until we can get this thing figured out. So let's go ahead and go back. Go back live. DJ is switched on. We'll disconnect that and close it down. Okay, so that's her oath of office. So she took that oath. Well, here's the state law. According to statute 402.020, other prohibited marriages. 1. Marriage, and this is of the state of Kentucky. 1. Marriage is prohibited and void with a person who has been adjudged mentally disabled by the court of competent jurisdiction, where the husband or wife living from whom the person marrying has not been divorced, so you can't get married while you're not divorced from whoever you had, when not solemnized or contracted in the presence of an authorized person or society, which means you have to have it in a church in front of a pastor, or here in Texas they're called justices of the peace, but a judge. Between members of the same sex. between two or more persons, that rules off the Mormons, except as provided in subparagraph 3 of this paragraph, when at the time of marriage the person is under 16 years of age, and it goes on, the father and the mother can say yes if they're under 16, and that's kind of sick, but it's Kentucky. And that's the law. So here's a clerk working in an office, and two men come in to want to get a marriage license because they heard that the Supreme Court had a ruling favoring same-sex marriages, and they demand a marriage license. Well, by law, by state law, she cannot issue that license because it's against state law. Now, how does that matter into the whole thing? Well, first of all, the Supreme Court ruling said nothing about overriding state law. Nowhere could I find where it said that this ruling overrides existing state law. And currently there's about 20 states that do not recognize same-sex marriages. One of them is the state of Texas.
Go figure.
Basically southern states in the Bible, but you get the picture. All the Supreme Court decision said was this: all states must recognize a marriage license issued by a state where it is not against the law. So Kentucky must recognize a marriage between two same-sex couples if they are married in California.
But they don't have to oblige by that by allowing people to get married in Kentucky.
Exactly. They don't have to issue they don't have to issue well, by state law you cannot get a marriage license issued in Kentucky. You can't.
Even I didn't know that.
Now,
I thought all the states had to.
No, there's about 20. There's about 20 states.
That was even a thing.
There's about 20 out of the 50 that
I think
don't.
everyone should just get their head out of their ass and just change the freaking law already and stop bitching
Well,
about
see
it.
that might come. Now the state governor and the DA have decided that they will override state law, but of course now the fight is they haven't followed protocol by going through the Constitution, where the senators and representatives create the law, pass it, and then put it on the desk of the governor to pass. Now they still have to go through that process, but the Supreme Court ruling didn't say anything about everybody in the United States now can get married same sex. All it said is that states that do not allow same-sex marriage must recognize the legitimacy of licenses from outside their state. That's all it said.
You know how Texas is one of the states, right? Texas is also one of the only states that recognizes pretty much every other state's gun licenses.
Yeah, pretty much.
I thought that was interesting. I know that has nothing to do with same-sex marriage, but when I was looking at gun licensing, like if I got one in Texas and if I moved to a different state, if it would, come over. So unless the state has a total non-agreement with Texas where neither one recognizes either one, but Texas actually recognizes pretty much everybody's.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you can have all the guns you want, but don't like the same sex in Texas.
All right.
Yeah, so it's like that. So they just have to, so they can recognize it, but they don't have to give it. Yeah. Which actually a lot of states are like that. Some states can get recognized to other states, but they won't recognize other states. I guess is what I was getting at. That's interesting. I think everyone should just mind the damn business.
Yeah, pretty much.
But offending people is so fun. Anyways.
So, if you have any opinions on this and you're listening on Spreaker right now, since it's the only platform that I seem to be able to have any success with, give me a call, 1-866-225-5401, 512-539-0357, or tweet me at MikeAllen_OTA.
Or _ Danny. What is my Twitter?
You don't even use Twitter. Oh, and later on tonight, if you have Twitter and you're following me on Twitter, Danny Blaze will be live on Periscope.
Yeah, I have my Twitter. Hold on. I got to figure this out.
You got to figure out
I feel like
Twitter.
an old person. I don't know.
You are an old person.
I couldn't remember
You're a very old person.
My Twitter name. Let's see. Okay, mine is @ It's Danny Blaze.
@ It's Danny Blaze. Hashtag everything armed radio. So we get it on our tweet deck. All right, when we come back, Joe Pardini joins me live as we break down the NFL Week 1. It's here, folks. I can't believe it. I'm so awesome. And we go through the wreckage of last week's picks for college. So stick around. We'll be right back. I'm Mike Allen. This is the Armed Radio Global Network, and you're on the air.
Tune in every Monday and Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time for Straight Talk with Matt Hazley. Live audio on TuneIn Radio and Spreaker.com. Plus live video on Ustream.tv. From the demented minds at ArmedRadioGlobal.com.
Hey, Joe Rocks. It's Louis Avis, straight from Chi-Town. Call and talk about our website, www.hotsaucevault.com. We got everything you can think of out there, Joe. The hottest hot sauces, not for wimps, mild, medium sauces. We got barbecue sauces, snacks, some of our gift ideas and gag gifts, so you can go out and check us out at www.hotsaucevault.com. Hope to talk to you again on your radio show. Kick-ass show. Had a great time last week. Hope to hear from you soon. Take care, Joe. hotsaucevault.com.
Hi, now I know you hear Joe Rocks on their weekly restaurant reviews on Night Talk, 10 p.m. Eastern. And boy, these two like to eat. Right, boys? Well, here's something to review right from your house. Eat24. That's right, Eat24.com. With over 25,000 restaurants for you to choose from when you're hungry. Many in your area. So review that, boys. Eat24.com. Click, order, and eat. Eat24.com.
Is your wife wicked hot? Or is she just cold? Do you just want to take a hot shower? Call Savino Mechanical for all your heating, hot water, and cooling needs. Savino Mechanical has been servicing Greater Boston and Southern New Hampshire for over a quarter century. Quality 24-hour service, reasonable rates, satisfaction guaranteed, licensed and insured. And remember, at Savino Mechanical, we are not comfortable until you are. Call Savino Mechanical today at 1-855-624-4280. That's 1-855-624-4280. Savino Mechanical.
Night Talk with Joe Rocks. 10 p.m. Eastern, Thursdays, is now on Ustream TV. Spreaker for replays and live. On Live 365, exclusively on Armed Radio Global.
Winner. It really whips the llama's ass.
All right, welcome back to the show. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by HotSauceVault.com. Go there, love it. I tell you, get some hot sauce from them. I'm getting some. You know how that rolls. Later on tonight, Heather Bumpus will be with us. She has William Tabone calling in from Gettysburg. He's here in the United States. He might even be here next week. I am fired up. We're going to burn some flesh on the grill and have a good time. That's William Tabone. He's from the Australian Paranormal Society. Now, please welcome me live on the Ring Central Celebrity Hotline.
Ring back on while your party is reached.
Holy cow. I tell you what. Please welcome on the Ring Central Celebrity Hotline, the on-the-air personal prognosticator. He is a betting man, but that's illegal, so not really. Welcome back to the show, Mr. Joe Pardini. Joe, how you doing, buddy?
Pretty good, my friend. How are you doing tonight?
How'd you make out last weekend with the college?
We did so, but I was right on Penn State.
Yeah, they got beat by Temple. What the hell happened there? Holy crap.
I seen that one coming a mile away.
Now you wrote my stuff down, right?
I can't remember it all. It's like,
Well, I had Michigan with the points, and that didn't happen.
And, well, I did too.
And I had the under. I think the under was, 47?
I think the final score was 24-17.
That was about right then. That was about right.
And I think you took Penn State.
Yeah, I took Penn State, man, at Temple. Temple. Who's Temple? What the hell is Temple?
a small school from Philadelphia.
That's like getting beat by.
That sounds like a school from Utah.
That's like getting beat from Appalachian or whoever beat Michigan that one year.
Hey, come on now. Like I said, I told you I see it coming, and you laughed at me, didn't you? I
did. I did not see that. Well, Penn State's going to be absolutely horrible this year. Then they're probably not going to win 2-3 games.
You're going to be wrong on that one this week, but we could get to that. But go ahead. Who else did we have?
I don't know.
The stupid Longhorns that got their butts kicked.
Oh, yeah. I called that one. I didn't think it was going to be that many points, but I knew 9 points? Nah, it wasn't good. It's going to be more than 9 points. It wasn't going to be close.
And I think Louisville I hit on.
Yep, you got that one.
And then I lost on the Badgers. I didn't see that one coming. I thought the Badgers stayed close to Alabama, but they got blown out. And then Ohio State, I called that one.
Wow, yeah, it's Ohio State. Dude, I don't think anybody's going to beat Ohio State this year. That was amazing. That was amazing. I mean, it's like the first half of the football game, first game of the season, first half of the game. Virginia Tech's no slouch. I mean, they're going to win 9 games. Virginia Tech is, because they're in the Big 12. I mean, they're not a bad football team. They played well. They were up 17.
No, you're off.
They were up 17-14. They were up 17-14 at the half, but I just saw there was no panic on the Ohio State. You know how when you have a really good team and they're getting beat at halftime, there's a little bit of panic. But the players just knew that they were going to beat the brakes off Virginia Tech. I mean, it wasn't 17-14 at half. It didn't bother any of them. It didn't bother any of them. And he's basically got 3 quarterbacks on the field. 3.
Oh, yeah, he knows what he's doing. Urban Meyer is a great coach.
Well, he's got 3 quarterbacks right now that will go in the first round next draft as quarterbacks.
And I don't want to cut you off, but Virginia Tech's from the ACC.
Oh, I thought no. Who went to the Big 12?
That would be Missouri.
No.
West Virginia.
Missouri's in West Virginia. That's it. Missouri's in the SEC.
Yeah.
Yeah, they left the Big 12.
Yeah, so it caused a big trouble.
Yeah, Missouri and A&M left the Big 12. Remember?
Yeah.
And for a year, the Big 12 was the Big 10.
Yeah, now they're all over the place. You can't control it. But I'm guaranteeing you Penn State wins this week.
All right, who do they play? I'm writing these down.
They're playing Buffalo.
No, Buffalo sucks.
Not Buffalo Bills. Danny.
No, anything from Buffalo. Duh, the Buffalo Bills suck. Everyone knows that. People that don't watch football know that. And why would they be playing a professional team when they're a college team? I'm not stupid.
Okay, pink hair.
Thank you.
All right. So Penn State versus Buffalo. What's the points?
It's 19.
Penn State by 19.
Oh yeah, because they got to blow them out this week. Penn State's got to blow them out. If they don't blow them out, Jesus, I think the coach will be fired halfway through the season.
I tell you what, I'll take Buffalo in the points.
I'll take Penn State with their first win. They're going to win.
I got Buffalo to cover.
Penn
State might win, but they're not going to beat them by more than. They're not going to beat them by 19. I'll take that one.
Let's see what the over and under is. Let's see what the over and under is. Did you see that link I sent you?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
Sorry. Where the lady won, what was it, $25,000 on a scratch off, and the state of Pennsylvania didn't want to give her to her because the tickets involved or void because they print the tickets the wrong way.
Yeah, that sucks. All right, what's the over and under on this?
I told a bunch of people what I would do. And if I say it on air, I'd probably go to jail.
Well, stay focused. Stay focused, Joe.
What's we don't need to get in trouble.
What's the over and under?
But the over and under is 50.
Wow. Okay. I'll take Buffalo to cover, and I'll take the under. Are you writing these down this time? Are you writing these down?
No, I got to write it down.
Dude, you're my bookie, dude. You got to write these things down, dude.
Hey, if I was your bookie, we'd both be in a hole.
Hey, you got to write these down, brother. Get a pen and paper. Write these down. I'm writing them down right now, but I need you to write them down.
Write them down.
Huh?
Why do both of y'all have to write it down?
Okay, you shut up.
I'm just saying.
Well, here, Danny, you write them down for me.
He put you in your place, didn't he?
Yeah.
She
Oh
did.
boy.
She's in charge. She runs my life.
Whoop.
So you're saying the under, right?
The 50 points will not be scored.
Well, you got to figure Penn State only has to score 28. Buffalo scores 22, and there's your over.
I got the under and Buffalo to cover. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. All right, give me another one. Give me another one here. Give me another one. What's the next one?
LSU and Mississippi State.
That's going to be a good one. What's the line?
That's why LSU's giving 4 to Mississippi State.
So Mississippi State -4?
Yeah.
I'll take State -4. What's the over and under?
And the over and under is 49.
I'll take the over.
He's taking the over. I'm going to have to go with you on that one. That's going to be a good game.
Do you want to go ahead and you want to go ahead and call the final score?
I would say 28-21.
28-21. I got
Mississippi State.
I got 35-17 Mississippi State.
Because that will be your 9:15 game on ESPN.
35-17. For Penn State Buffalo, I got it at 21-17. Buffalo.
I say it's going to be 28-22. Penn State.
Okay, so that's 2. What's another? Who's Michigan playing?
Yeah, we had to get your Michigan Wolverines in there.
Who's Michigan playing? Do you have this down or what?
Oregon State.
Oregon State. Oh, God damn.
You're going to have to go Oregon on this one.
What's the line?
Michigan's given 15.
So Michigan plus 15?
No, Michigan's given Oregon State 15.
Oh, so they're picking Oregon to win that?
No, you got Michigan. Michigan's given Oregon State 15 points.
Yeah, so it's Michigan plus 15.
No,
minus 15.
Minus 15. It's Michigan. 15. It's Oregon State plus 15.
Yeah.
I'll take Oregon State to cover.
I'm going to go with your Wolverines there this week.
Well, Michigan's going to win, but Oregon State's going to cover. They're not going to. They're going to get beat, but it ain't going to be by 15. It'll be like 7 or 3.
What's over and under?
I think Harbaugh's going to have them kids fired up after losing to the Utah. It was a close game last week. Man, you guys played better than Penn State. And you guys played.
Yeah, but we have no offense. We got a great defense. We got no offense. What's the over and under? What's the over and under?
The over and under on that one is 48.
Under.
He's saying under. I'm going to say it's going to be over. It's going to be like 35-20.
14-7, Michigan.
14-7. But get back to the Penn State last week. They got sacked 10 times.
I know they're horrible. That's why I got Buffalo to cover. They're absolutely atrocious. Dude, they are atrocious. They're horrible. Horrible.
They will not lose. Hey, if they lose I'm going to see them play Army in a couple weeks. October the 3rd in Happy Valley. And if they lose to Army, man, that coach might not even make it out of the stadium.
Oh, yeah, you know
You
that.
know what I mean? It's like, I don't even know. They might be, the fans might be calling for Tom O'Brien, or what was his name, O'Brien? From Houston, who used to be the Penn State coach.
Yeah, yep.
They'll be calling him to come back.
All right, what's the other one you got for us?
We have the Georgia against Vandy.
Georgia against who?
Vanderbilt.
Vandy.
That sounds pretentious.
Well, CBS got that game on your... CBS has it on their 3:30 time slot.
Okay,
So
Georgia.
it's like-
What's the points on that? What's the spread on this?
20.
20.
Now, is that like
And
a
they're playing
20-point
in Vandy.
difference?
That means it's Vanderbilt plus 20. I'll take that. I'll take that. I think Georgia's going to beat the crap out of these guys. And what's the over? What's the over and under?
52.
I'll take it.
Me too.
So I got Georgia
We're
plus
gonna
20.
agree on that one.
It's going to be like 40-10 or something like that. It's going to be bad. But you know,
I'm going to tell you a little...
go ahead.
I'm going to tell you a little secret. You remember the Georgia Monroe game last week?
Yeah.
The game ended with 9:54 left in the fourth quarter. Now, if you're in Vegas and you're betting on that game in Vegas, that game would not count because it has to go
all the
55 minutes.
Really?
Yes. So everybody who had Georgia, and Georgia won 51-17 or something like that.
Yeah, but because of the rain.
Yeah, so the rain and the game didn't go a certain amount of time because it was like they have to go 55 minutes in Vegas.
Ah.
I knew I hated Vegas.
For it to count. Wow, screw Vegas.
I hate
That's
Vegas.
why we're not. That's why we don't play by Vegas.
That's why we don't make no money. That's why we don't make no money, man.
Yeah, we're just.
All right, one more. Give me one more game. Give me one more game.
Main game.
Give me one more game, buddy.
Oregon and Michigan State.
Ah.
The main game. That's going to be the most interesting one.
Absolutely. What's the spread on this one?
Michigan State's given 3 to Oregon.
I'll take Michigan State in the points.
And they're playing at Spartan Stadium.
I will take Michigan State in the points.
I like Oregon.
Ooh.
And the over and under on that game is 67.
I'll take the under.
I think it's going to be a shootout, my friend. ABC prime time.
I think it's going to be Michigan State by a lot.
I don't think so. After last week's Alabama-Wisconsin game, that was a blowout. This week's might go right down to the wire.
Michigan State 35, Oregon 20.
No. I'm going to say 38-35 Oregon.
Okay, Danny's writing this down. All right,
Danny's our writer.
Danny's
I just
our
want
writer.
to say one thing because I know you're going to go to commercial break and then you guys can talk about professional football, which I don't give a shit about. I just want this to be known that the Longhorns got their asses kicked and Texas Tech won. Barely, but they won. They won by like 15
hold on, we
points.
got to do the Longhorns. Let's do the Longhorns for Danny.
Longhorns sucked. God, they got their butt whooped.
We both took Notre Dame on that, didn't we?
Of course. Why wouldn't we take
Notre Dame's a good team.
It was Notre Dame plus 9. We didn't even need the 9. I think we had the over and under, but I had the under. The over was like 42, and so I won that one. I would have won money if I would have bet, but betting's illegal, so don't bet.
Yeah, so don't bet with us. We're not good.
Yeah. Okay. So Longhorns, who they play?
Texas is playing. They're playing Rice.
Rice. In Texas. They're playing in Texas.
Yeah,
so what's the line on that one?
Texas is giving 15 to Rice.
Plus 15. I got Rice to cover. I'll pick Rice. I'll pick Rice in the points.
Over and under?
Over and under is 51.
I got the under. Because Texas
I like Texas. Danny's going to kill me, but I like Texas.
You know what? I'm not writing none of this down anymore. We're done. I'm quitting.
Hey, you can't quit on us.
I can do what I want because I live in Texas, and we can do whatever.
And you're in charge.
If we win big, you get half of the money.
But if I won a lot of mythical money, since we don't bet real money, and it was for Texas to win, I would be ashamed of myself. So I'm fine with not winning any.
Guns up!
Money. Yes.
All right.
So let's throw a bonus in there, Mike.
All right. Okay. Who's Texas Tech play?
Oh no.
No, we're not going to do Texas Tech.
Hey!
No. Let's do Texas Tech for Danny. Let's do Texas Tech.
Boise State and BYU.
Nah, screw that. Let's do Texas Tech. Because BYU's going to
playing UTEP.
BYU's going to beat the brakes off of Boise State. Boise State hasn't been good since old boy left for Washington State, to Washington.
All right, so Texas Tech versus UTEP.
Texas Tech is given 20.
So Texas Tech.
UTEP.
Okay, now you're just really starting to offend me now.
So Texas Tech is given 20. So UTEP plus 20.
UTEP plus 20.
I'll take UTEP in the points.
Me too.
Okay, that's actually reasonable. That could actually be possible. So
yeah, I don't think Texas. I think Texas Tech will win.
Okay, well Texas
but
Tech.
I don't think they're going to beat them by more than 20.
At the beginning of the season,
they're not going to beat them by more than 20.
No. Well, this is the thing with Texas Tech. This is how Texas Tech plays every single year, no matter who the coach is, no matter who the players are. As soon as they start winning in the one game, they're winning. Then they get all cocky, and then they get their asses handed to them. It happens every time. Then people throw tortillas, and everyone's pissed off. It never fails. I'm not allowed to go to the game anymore with my stepdad because I get cranky.
She gets cranky.
He has season tickets, so we go all the time. But
all right, well, stick around, Joe. You know what to do. Mute yourself up. We got to hit some commercials right quick, and we'll be right back with more Joe Pardini. We're going to break down the NFL when we come back. We've picked some games here, and let's see what happens. Taking UTEP in the points.
I don't care if they win by 1 point. A win's a win.
All right, we'll be right back. I'm Mike Allen. This is the Armed Radio Global Network, and you're on the air.
Route 106 Motors is the home of fine pre-owned vehicles. Experience a no-pressure sale with a family-friendly atmosphere. Route 106 Motors has been practicing the same simple philosophy of low prices for over a decade, and it has brought us great success. Recently, while other dealers are closing their doors, Route 106 Motors is expanding. We are a wholesale dealer, and we own the property and pay cash for all the vehicles. This allows us to sell to the consumer for a lot less than the average dealership. We are a high-volume, small-profit dealer, and we pass the savings on to you. New changes have been made at Route 106 Motors. Stop by and check out our brand-new building. Route 106 Motors, located at 569 West Street. Check our website at Route106Motors.com and be sure to like us on Facebook to find out about all the latest deals and savings opportunities. Route106Motors.com.
Are you ready to take your webpage to the next level? Go to icegram.com and download for free all the tools you will need to enhance your webpage content for potential customers, clients, or fans. Capture leads, call your audience to action, skyrocket conversation and engagement with action bars, pop-ups, toast notifications, message boxes, overlays, and sidebars. Head on over to icegram.com for your free download. That's ICEGRAM.com. Bottom line, you'll love it.
Tune in every Monday and Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time for Straight Talk with Matt Hazley. Live audio on TuneIn Radio and Spreaker.com. Plus live video on Ustream.tv. From the demented minds at ArmedRadioGlobal.com. Tune in every Monday and Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time for Straight Talk with Matt Hazley. Live audio on TuneIn Radio and Spreaker.com. Plus live video on Ustream.tv. From the demented minds at ArmedRadioGlobal.com.
Hey, Joe Rocks, it's Louis Avis, straight from Chi-Town. Call and talk about our website, www.hotsaucevault.com. We got everything you can think of out there, Joe. The hottest hot sauces, not for wimps, mild, medium sauces. We got barbecue sauces, snacks, some of our gift ideas and gag gifts, so you can go out and check us out at www.hotsaucevault.com. Hope to talk to you again on your radio show. Kick-ass show. Had a great time last week. Hope to hear from you soon. Take care, Joe. hotsaucevault.com.
Spirit Fingers.
I got Spirit Fingers to show this script. Okay.
Cell 2G 2000 watts. Yeah.
Hey guys, Danny Blaze here from On the Air with Mike Allen. Tune in every Wednesday night as we explore the nuances of dating and relationships in the modern age, and of course, whatever else turns us on. The show starts at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, and you can get into bed with me, Danny Blaze, at 11 p.m. On the Air with Mike Allen, only on Armed Radio Global.
All right, welcome back to the show. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by HotSauceVault.com. I'm telling you, this place is like heaven. If you like hot sauce, if you like spicing up your food, spicing up your biscuits and gravy, spicing up your potato soup, spicing up anything, go to HotSauceVault.com. Homemade, home-crafted hot sauce delivered directly to your door. Proud sponsors of Armed Radio Global. Please welcome back to the Ring Central Celebrity Hotline, my friend and OTA prognosticator, Joe Pardini. How you doing, sir?
Pretty good, my friend.
All right, we're talking pro. I'm going to try to get Matt Hazley in here.
So, Danny left us, huh?
Yeah.
No, Danny's right here.
You guys have to write down your own. I don't care about
She's just over here making snarky comments. Later on tonight,
I think,
just to remind everybody, later on tonight, Danny will get in bed with Danny Blaze. What are you talking about tonight, later on?
I'm talking about 4 of the top relatively recent sexual studies that are controversial sex studies, and then sex topics, when to bring them up in a new relationship.
So stick around for that. That starts at 11 o'clock Central Standard Time.
Unless you get cranky at the broadcasting and cut me short again, but we're not going to talk about that. Anyways, y'all can talk about man stuff now.
All right. Well, you're still writing down stuff, right?
See, that's nice. See? He mixed
Okay,
topics
so
with that.
she watches NFL Network to talk crap about their suits and Tyler Max and stuff. Anyway, we're in the NFL. See if we can get Matt in here. Because we used to, every year, we would go down every single game and pick the winner. But this year we're going to do it a little bit differently because we have an expert in the house. That's Joe Pardini. He has graciously agreed to come along as the on-the-air prognosticator for football. So we're going to go and we're going to pick 6 games a week. We're going to go down the line. If you would like to be a part of this, write down your picks. Either tweet them or email them to MikeAllenSports@gmail.com. Danny will get hot on the webpage, and we're going to keep track of all of our picks week by week. Everybody that wants to be involved in this, that's MikeAllenSports@gmail.com. Or you can just PM me on Facebook. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. But anyway, here's the picks. Twat us on the Twitter. Twat us on the Twitter. It just sounds weird. Anyway, here are the games that you gave me. Let's go down one by one. I'm going to pick. I'm going to go through and pick ones we're going to do first because I'm going to save two for last, and I think you know the two that I'm going to say, or three for last. First, let's go Arizona at New Orleans. It is in New Orleans. New Orleans. I never count preseason, but I think they've got a pretty good 54-man roster. Arizona's one of the stronger teams out in the NFC West. What's the line on this one?
Arizona is giving 2 to the Saints. Over and under is 47.
New Orleans plus 2, and the over and under is 47. I'm going to take the under, and I'm going to take New Orleans not only to cover, but to beat them bad. Final score, 27-14.
Before I make my pick, I usually read from this one guy, and his name is Ego Baco. And he's taking this Arizona to win over 8 games this year. And I think Arizona's going to win this week. And I think 35-21.
35-21.
Arizona.
So you got the over.
I got the over.
All right.
Where's Matty?
He's not going to come on. He says he's busy. See, he likes to head up stuff. He doesn't like when points and stuff get involved, and that's okay. I'm trying this out.
Yeah.
All right. Denver versus Baltimore.
Denver and Baltimore. That's going to be a good one. You go first.
What's the line?
Denver's given 4 to Baltimore. It's in Denver, and the over and under is 48.
I'll take Baltimore. Over.
Somebody didn't like that. I'm going to take Baltimore with the under.
Baltimore with the under.
Yes. Defensive game.
You think so?
Yeah, it's 4 points under. I think it's going to be, and we don't know what the weather's going to be out in Denver.
That's true. That is true. We got a lot of storms coming through. The storms just hit us here in Texas. So what's your final score again?
I would say 17-14, Baltimore. Low scoring game.
17-14 Baltimore. I got Baltimore winning 21-10.
So, next game.
Hold on here. Let me... All right, next game. Minnesota versus San Francisco. That's going to be a Monday night game.
Versus who?
San Francisco.
That's 2 games.
Well, I know, 2 games that night, but the first one's Minnesota and San Francisco. Well, that's actually the second game, but what's the line on this one?
Yes. So, because before we get to the line, for anybody who's going to watch that game on the East Coast, that game will not start until about 10:15. It won't end until 2 a.m. on the East Coast side.
Well, it's Minnesota and San Francisco, so I don't think too many people on the East Coast are going to give a crap.
So Minnesota's given 2 to San Fran, and it's in San Fran, and the over and under is 41.
I got the under. I got Minnesota to cover. Final score, 14-3.
14-3. I say Minnesota 21-17. Adrian Peterson will score 2 rushing touchdowns.
So you've got the under. So
he's getting specific.
Dude, the guy's good. The guy is good.
Oh, I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying, whoa, that's very specific.
I know he breaks.
Do I need to write that down too?
If we were to let Joe really get crazy, I mean really get crazy, he'll break down to how many yards, how many receiving yards. I mean, he bets on everything. That's probably why you're broke, Joe. I just want to, just going to throw that out there.
That's why I am broke.
I'm just going to throw that out there, Joe, because I'm your friend.
Joe, do you have a wife? Because I feel like you wouldn't.
No, I'm single. I am single.
It all adds up, Joe.
There you go.
There's no way in hell any woman that I know, including myself, would deal with that kind of crazy. You're going to probably be single forever. I'd invest in a dog.
She's going to bet that I'm going to be single for the rest of my life.
Now, that's a bet I'll bet on.
So what about you, Mike?
I'm single.
Well, no, we're betting on Joe, how long Joe will stay single for.
Oh, you? I got the over and under at 50. I'll take the over.
I think you'll have some ladies come and go, but you're not going to have like a Betty Crocker housewife, like cooking you dinner and giving you surprise blowjobs.
Until you win big. Until you start winning a lot of money.
Yeah, then you can get a sweet little honey.
Then she'll stick around. She'll stick around just because she can go shopping during the day when you're sleeping.
No, she can go shopping while he's out spectating.
Or betting on the horses.
That's fun.
Yeah, so we'll have to get to that in a second. Get back to the next game, Mike.
All right, hold on. Let me. There we go. We've got some technical difficulties with one of our broadcasting platforms. So I'm going back and forth with Matt Hazley here.
So while you're doing that, fish your problems, I was betting on the horses. I bet on American Pharoah. I think, 2 weeks ago?
American Pharoah.
Yes, he lost his first race. He won 8 in a row.
Really?
But yeah. So you know what I did?
That's because you bet on him. That's why.
So not only are you poor because you bet too much, but you're
there was 10 horses. There was 10 horses. I took them all.
Oh,
so I won about $100.
No, that's not bad.
I even hit on the parlay.
That'll keep you in Ryman and tap water for.
I was gonna say that'll keep the frozen meals in your freezer since you don't have a lady to cook for you.
Well, I'll be in the cooler for a long time.
So do you do like any sport or like any sporting event?
I could do anything. I could do baseball, football, hockey, basketball.
Just not very well.
I'm not that good, kidding. But I even bet on the president race.
You bet on the presidential race?
Yes.
Okay, so here's a shorter list. What do you not bet on?
Not bet on would be golf.
Fair enough.
Why not?
Because it puts you to sleep.
Yes. Mike, I'm going to ask you, would you want to watch golf?
I do watch golf.
All right, so would I want to watch some guy hit the little ball, and then they got to walk up the hill for, at least 10 minutes?
Yeah, it's like 8 hours of just nap time. It's the best sleep you ever have.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, so.
All right, moving on.
Next game.
Do one more before the break. Dallas and New York. What's the line?
Dallas and New York.
What's the line?
I'm going to be honest with you, I hate both teams.
I do too, but what's the line?
Dallas is giving 6 to the Giants. Over and under is 51.
I will take the under, and I will take New York to win. Final score 30-27.
I'm going to go with Dallas.
Gross.
28-10.
That's very generous for the Cowboys.
I hate Dallas, and I hate the Giants, and I really don't want to even touch it. because I might even fall asleep early for that one.
Well, all right, brother. We're going to take an early break and come back after the this break. We'll cover Philadelphia, Atlanta, and San Diego, and my Detroit Lions. Stick around. More with the prognosticator, the official prognosticator of On the Air with Mike Allen and Danny Blaze in studio.
Woo!
And we'll be right back after these messages. I'm Mike Allen. This is the Armed Radio Global Network, and you're on the air.
Route 106 Motors is the home of fine pre-owned vehicles. Experience a no-pressure sale with a family-friendly atmosphere. Route 106 Motors has been practicing the same simple philosophy of low prices for over a decade, and it has brought us great success. Recently, while other dealers are closing their doors, Route 106 Motors is expanding. We are a wholesale dealer, and we own the property and pay cash for all the vehicles. This allows us to sell to the consumer for a lot less than the average dealership. We are a high-volume, small-profit dealer, and we pass the savings on to you. New changes have been made at Route 106 Motors. Stop by and check out our brand-new building. Route 106 Motors, located at 569 West Street. Check our website at Route106Motors.com and be sure to like us on Facebook to find out about all the latest deals and savings opportunities. Route106Motors.com.
Hi! Now I know you hear Joe Rocks on their weekly restaurant reviews on Night Talk, 10 p.m. Eastern. And boy, these two like to eat. Right, boys? Well, here's something to review right from your house. Eat24. That's right, Eat24.com. With over 25,000 restaurants for you to choose from when you're hungry. Many in your area. So review that, boys. Eat24.com. Click, order, and eat. Eat24.com.
Is your wife wicked hot? Or is she just cold? Do you just want to take a hot shower? Call Savino Mechanical for all your heating, hot water, and cooling needs. Savino Mechanical has been servicing Greater Boston and Southern New Hampshire for over a quarter century. Quality 24-hour service, reasonable rates, satisfaction guaranteed, licensed and insured. And remember, at Savino Mechanical, we are not comfortable until you are. Call Savino Mechanical today at 1-855-624-4280. That's 1-855-624-4280. Savino Mechanical.
Night Talk with Joe Rocks. 10 p.m. Eastern, Thursdays, is now on Ustream TV. Spreaker for replays and live. On Live 365, exclusively on Armed Radio Global.
Hey, Joe Rocks, it's Louis Avis, straight from Chi-Town. Call and talk about our website, www.hotsaucevault.com. We got everything you can think of out there, Joe. The hottest hot sauces, not for wimps, mild, medium sauces. We got barbecue sauces, snacks, some of our gift ideas and gag gifts, so you can go out and check us out at www.hotsaucevault.com. Hope to talk to you again on your radio show. Kick-ass show. Had a great time last week. Hope to hear from you soon. Take care, Joe. hotsaucevault.com.
It really whips the llama's ass.
All right, welcome back to the show. We're breaking down the NFL with our own prognosticator, Joe Pardini. He's from Philadelphia. And we were talking during the break, and Danny Blaze, Joe is going to help you find a date. Well, if you want to stick around, maybe she can help you.
You have not updated your Facebook photos since 2011. That's your first call.
Tonight's broadcast brought to you by HotSauceVault.com. Man, I'm telling you, if you love hot sauce, go to the HotSauceVault.com. That place is just stocked full with the... it's on fire. Pun intended.
Boom.
Do you like how I did that?
That was very sweet.
Because I'm a professional. HotSauceVault.com, proud sponsor of Armed Radio Global. Joining me now on the Ring Central Celebrity Hotline, back, Joe Pardini, and we've been talking. Go ahead, Danny, tell him.
Okay, so I stalked your Facebook. You need to update your Facebook photo because that is why you're single. 2011, you could be a totally different person by now. That was 4 years ago. Almost 5. Update your Facebook, kid. You got time. Stop betting for like half an hour and we can hook up your Facebook.
Danny's going to help you. Matter of fact, if you're out there listening right now, I'm just going to throw this out there. If you're out there listening right now, tweet, call in at 866-225-5401 or 512-539-0357 if you're a female. Between the ages of what, Joe?
Well, anywhere from 30 to my age.
And your age is what?
About 43.
So 30 to 50.
Okay, so what he means is 25 to 40.
If you want to be a part of the breakdown and you win, you will win a topless photograph of Joe Pardini.
Boom.
Boom. Boom.
After he updates his Facebook.
After he updates his Facebook.
Because when someone sees that, they're going to be like, this guy could be anybody.
Anybody. I mean, Joe, you sound like...
so I can own the Philly Stadium.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, you could be... See, I'm an L-list celebrity. You could bring it up to what, S-list? S-list celebrity?
Wait, S is after L. That'd be worse.
Yeah, well, I mean, right now he's nothing because he hasn't updated his Facebook page in 2011. I was still a cop in 2011, Joe. Come on, Joe.
I was still in kindergarten. Let's get with the program.
You got to keep up with it. You got to keep up with it, Joe.
What is this, Nom? We have internet now. Come
on.
on.
This is WW9.
Okay, anyway, so Philadelphia versus Atlanta.
All right.
No, let's try something different here.
All right, let's do it. Philly, Atlanta. What do we got?
Me and Mike know our team's pretty good, right?
Yes.
Philly?
No, your team, Detroit. You know your players pretty well, right?
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, I follow.
All right, you picked your team. Detroit and not the Chargers. I already picked the game.
What's the line on Detroit, San Diego?
Let's see. The Chargers are giving 3 to Detroit.
I'll take all 3. What's the over and under?
46.
I'll take the over.
And
Detroit 30, San Diego 10.
All right, I'm going to give. So, what do you think Matthew Stafford's going to throw for?
I think he'll throw for. What's the over and under?
Well, they don't have that there, but you just predict it.
I think he'll go 24 for 27 and 350 yards.
How many interceptions?
0.
How many yards? 250.
And how about Calvin Williams?
Calvin Johnson?
Or Calvin Johnson?
He'll take 6 and 2 touchdowns. Six catches, 2 touchdowns. 250 yards.
So he's telling me that they're going to blow out San Diego's defense.
San Diego sucks. It is absolutely horrible, dude. It is horrible.
So,
ooh,
I am.
Hold on, Heather, things that go bumpers in the night just wandered into the mag, and she came in here with that wet hair look. And I'm telling you, the whole hot nurse thing is really going to be working good in her favor. She'll be coming up next after this with hopefully William Tabone. You can just throw that on the thing there. All right, so I got Detroit +3. I'm taking the points. Final score 30-10 Detroit. Stafford 24 for 27, 350 yards, no interceptions, and Calvin Johnson six catches for 2 TDs.
And I'm going to go with my Eagles. And the Eagles are giving.
Now, hold on. Who are you going? Seattle, Detroit. No, hold on now.
San Diego, Detroit, not Seattle, Detroit.
San Diego, Detroit. I said San Diego, Detroit.
You said Seattle.
Shut up.
Aha! Pay attention.
There is too much estrogen in this room. Okay, San Diego, Detroit. Who you picking?
I'm taking, I got to go with Detroit with you.
Detroit?
I'm going to go San Diego just because it's against you two.
Stafford is what?
No, well, I'm going to pick my own players here. I don't know your team too well. I don't get to see.
Well, you called me out for Stafford. I said 24 out of 27, 350 yards. Come on.
Just trust me here. Go ahead. I'm next here. The Eagles.
All right. So you're gonna deflect and move on. Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
Joe Pardini, OTA prognosticator.
The Eagles are giving 3 to Atlanta.
He says you can't move it down.
In Atlanta.
No, he's all right.
Over and under is 55.
55. I got the under because both teams suck.
Yeah, okay.
What's the points?
The spread is 3. The Eagles are giving Atlanta 3.
I'll take Atlanta and the points.
All right. So it's my turn.
All right.
The Eagles will win 35. It's going to be a shootout, 35-28. Sam Bradford will have 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He'll throw for, say, 280. DeMarcus Murray will have a touchdown for 125 yards. And Jordan Matthews will have, 6 catches for 90 yards. And a touchdown.
Got it. Danny's got that.
Okay.
I stopped paying attention after you think Philadelphia's going to win this game.
So you said Philadelphia's going to win 35-28. Bradford with 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 120-something yards or something like that. Murray, 120 yards, 1 touchdown. Matthews, 6 catches for 90 yards, 1 touchdown.
Okay, here's my prediction. Atlanta 17, Philadelphia 10. Sam Bradford gets knocked out of the game within the first half. Who's your backup?
Mark Sanchez.
Mark Sanchez comes in the game. He'll throw 3 interceptions in the second quarter.
All right. So, does he get knocked out too?
No.
He just sucks.
He just sucks.
Yeah, well, if he gets knocked out, we got some kid from Miami, University of Miami, who just signed Stephen Moore.
Oh, and after the game, Bradford will be out for the season, and they'll re-sign Tim Tebow.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Yes. And then the crowd in Philly will love him again.
Also, I'm writing that down just in case.
Just in case.
Hey, is Tebow going back to ESPN to do college football?
Oh, probably, because he needs a paycheck.
Amen.
I wish he would have made it somewhere, though. I mean, Tebow, come on, buddy. You know what he needs to do? He needs to go to Canada. He needs to go to Canada because that's the style of offense they have in Canada. And go up there, make good, win a couple of Grey Cups, and then come back to the NFL.
You know what he would look good in? Arena football.
Or even arena football, yeah. Go to arena football. I mean, you don't pay a whole lot, but at least it'll get you on the field. Absolutely.
You know the best part about arena football is that it's inside. So it's not as hot.
Yeah, so we gonna have any storms where the game has to be canceled or anything much?
That's right, because it's inside. It's on a hockey rink, basically.
Yeah. So
all right, so real quick, the recap. Dallas versus New York Giants, +6. I take the Giants and the points. Final score 30-27. You take Dallas 28-10. Arizona versus New Orleans, +2. I take New Orleans plus the points. And they win 27-14. Versus Baltimore. I got Baltimore plus the points, 21-10 over Denver. You've got Baltimore 17-14 and the under. And I got the over 48. I think Baltimore... No, I got the under. I'm sorry. Under 48. Let me change that because I got 21-10, so it's under 48. We both got the under. Philadelphia at Atlanta +3. I got Atlanta plus the points. Final score, Atlanta...
You said 30-10.
30-10.
No, I lied.
30-10?
No, I lied. It was 24 Wait. Damn it, I can't read my own handwriting. 24-27.
No, that was Joe.
No, that was Joe. Yeah, no, then you had 30-10. And you picked the... No, because you picked the over. God damn, I can't read this. You gave me the smallest
See, I
piece of
told
paper.
you.
Well, I started
No,
right
I
here.
got the under 55 for Philly, Atlanta.
Well, hey, well,
So I got
if you
30-10.
guys are supposed to hook me up with a date, I don't think that'll fly.
Well, it's better than what you're
We
doing.
can't even write shit down. We're going to get you a woman. What the hell's going on here?
Hey, I'm better at that than football.
All right, now we got San Francisco and Detroit. I got Detroit plus the points, 30
Oh,
to
that
10.
was the 30-10.
That was the 30 to
So
10.
what was your Philadelphia Atlanta?
I'm going to pick Atlanta, say 21-14.
Okay, now I'm back on
So
track.
you're going to...
Okay.
And then San Diego and Detroit plus 3. I got Detroit plus 3, 30 to 10. Stafford going 24 for 27, 350 yards.
That's what it was.
And Johnson six catches for 2 TDs.
For a total of 250 yards.
250 yards?
I got that part down. Okay.
Got it. Anything else?
That's it, my friend.
Yeah, no, you
That's
also
it,
said
man.
Bradford would be out in the first half. And
Yeah,
then
Bradford's not
Sanchez
gonna
would
last,
go in,
dude.
and then Tebow's getting re-signed.
And then Tebow will get
And
resigned.
then I drew a snowman.
And then she started...
Hey, at least we got DeMarcus Murray. We got 3 running backs.
No. Okay, let me explain something to you, son. DeMarcus Murray had a great year last...
Come on, let's
Hold on. DeMarcus Murray had a great year last year because Dallas has an outstanding offensive line. Any running back you put in the backfield behind that Dallas offensive line is going to have a great year. Their running back this year is going to have a great year because he's behind probably one of the best offensive lines in football. Philadelphia, the last time I checked, Philadelphia's offensive line sucks. So DeMarcus Murray is not going to...
Who was still rushing King?
Hey, DeMarcus Murray is not going to have...
McCoy? Was that kid from Philadelphia?
DeMarcus Murray is not going to have the same production as he had last year behind that line from Dallas. I'm sorry. I hate Dallas.
Well, the Eagle fans are. This is what the one guy, Michael Irvin, even said this, that the 3 running backs will have close to 1,000 yards rushing.
All right, I'll believe that when I see it.
Well, hey, they look good in preseason, my friend.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Well, okay, watch it Monday night at 6:55.
I'll do it, man. I'll be there, man. Yeah.
At the same time, you're updating your Facebook.
And then at the same time, we're going to help you update your Facebook and get you a woman.
Okay. Have a good night, guys.
All right, Joe, thanks for joining us. That's Joe Pardini on the Ring Central Celebrity Hotline. He'll be back next week for the results of this week and next week's predictions. Joe, take care of yourself, and we will talk to you soon.
All right. Bye.
All right. All right, when we come back in the Central Texas Man Cave of Armed Radio Global, we have Heather, Things That Go Bump Us in the Night, and hopefully you have a good phone call for a good phone number. Okay, hopefully. And we'll be joined by William Tabone, who has been walking around the sacred and hallowed ground of Gettysburg, right here in the good old United States of America. So, we will be right back after these messages. I'm Mike Allen. This is the Armed Radio Global Network. And you? You're out there.
Route 106 Motors is the home of fine pre-owned vehicles. Experience a no-pressure sale with a family-friendly atmosphere. Route 106 Motors has been practicing the same simple philosophy of low prices for over a decade, and it has brought us great success. Recently, while other dealers are closing their doors, Route 106 Motors is expanding. We are a wholesale dealer, and we own the property and pay cash for all the vehicles. This allows us to sell to the consumer for a lot less than the average dealership. We are a high-volume, small-profit dealer, and we pass the savings on to you. New changes have been made at Route 106 Motors. Stop by and check out our brand-new building. Route 106 Motors, located at 569 West Street. Check our website at Route106Motors.com and be sure to like us on Facebook to find out about all the latest deals and savings opportunities. Route106Motors.com.
Tune in every Monday and Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time for Straight Talk with Matt Hazley. Live audio on TuneIn Radio and Spreaker.com. Plus live video on Ustream.tv. From the demented minds at ArmedRadioGlobal.com.
Hi, now I know you hear Joe Rocks on their weekly restaurant reviews on Night Talk, 10 p.m. Eastern. And boy, these two like to eat. Right, boys? Well, here's something to review right from your house. Eat24. That's right, Eat24.com. With over 25,000 restaurants for you to choose from when you're hungry. Many in your area. So review that, boys. Eat24.com. Click, order, and eat. Eat24.com.
Spirit Fingers.
I got Spirit Fingers to show this script. Okay.
Cell, 2G, 2000 watts. Yeah.
Hey guys, Danny Blaze here from On the Air with Mike Allen. Tune in every Wednesday night as we explore the nuances of dating and relationships in the modern age, and of course, whatever else turns us on. The show starts at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, and you can get into bed with me, Danny Blaze, at 11 p.m. On the Air with Mike Allen, only on Armed Radio Global.
Is your wife wicked hot? Or is she just cold? Do you just want to take a hot shower? Call Savino Mechanical for all your heating, hot water, and cooling needs. Savino Mechanical has been servicing Greater Boston and Southern New Hampshire for over a quarter century. Quality 24-hour service, reasonable rates, satisfaction guaranteed, licensed and insured. And remember, at Savino Mechanical, we are not comfortable until you are. Call Savino Mechanical today at 1-855-624-4280. That's 1-855-624-4280. Savino Mechanical.
Night Talk with Joe Rocks. 10 p.m. Eastern, Thursdays, is now on Ustream TV. Spreaker for replays and live. On Live 365, exclusively on Armed Radio Global.
Armed Radio Global presents its new 2015 Talk at Night lineup.
Mondays, 8 p.m. Eastern. Spot On with Lino and Tom.
Straight Talk with Matt Hazley. Mondays and Fridays, 10 p.m. Eastern.
On Tuesdays, Talk Time with Val, 8 p.m. Eastern, followed by High Five at 10 p.m. Eastern with Johnny and Mikey.
Wednesdays on the air with Mike Allen, 10 p.m. EST, and Thursdays Night Talk with Joe Rocks, 10 p.m. Eastern.
Join the talk now on Ustream TV. Replays on Spreaker, exclusively on Armed Radio Global.
All right, welcome back to the show. Joining us now in the Armed Radio Global Central Texas Man Cave, Heather, things that go bumpus in the night. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by HotSauceVault.com. If you like hot sauce like I do, if you like putting hot sauce on stuff like I do, like breakfast tacos, chili,
Anything.
potato soup,
Bread.
ramen,
Hot Nurse Heather.
Hot Nurse Heather. So Johnny could put it on her naughty parts. Anyway.
I would highly recommend that.
Yeah.
HotSauceVault.com, proud sponsors of Armed Radio Global. Go there, get your hot sauce. They will fill all your hot sauce needs. Now, in studio, in the Central Texas Armed Radio Global Man Cave, Heather, things that go bumpus in the night.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yeah, homie. What's up?
What's up? Well, you say I always love. I'm like, hi, so, I figured I'd
We were playing Candy Crush. Why are you playing Candy Crush?
I was not on yet, and I was in the middle of a game, so it's like really hard to stop. You better stop.
And then what happened was the thing. I have refused to download Candy Crush onto my phone. I have refused.
This is not Candy Crush, though.
I don't care. It's like Candy Crush.
It's not Candy Crush, though.
It's fruits or something.
It's fruits, yes. It is fruits. Fruit of the Loom. Okay, so...
So stop. Why are you still playing?
Because I can. I can multitask. This is a stress.
Okay, woman.
Okay, listen. This is a stress reliever for me. Okay, I'm very stressed out.
Why are you stressed out? Why?
Because I have a really big exam tomorrow, and I'm not.
Why are you here then? Oh, because Williams.
Because I'm dedicated. Sometimes. Well, because we are supposed to have William Tabone call in, which is a really good friend now.
Absolutely, he'll be here next week, right? He'll be down here next week?
Yes, he is actually in the States now, and he is supposed to be out this way next week.
And I saw some of his posts from Gettysburg, and having visited Gettysburg without being as involved in the paranormal as I am now with you, it is that Normandy and some of the World War I battlefields like Verdun, when you go to those, it's almost surreal, the feelings that you get. And I got up, we stayed in a campground close to there, and somebody told me back when I was a kid, you have to walk Pickett's Charge in the morning, like right at sunrise. Now, Pickett's Charge didn't happen at sunrise. It happened about 9 a.m. And for those of you not familiar, Pickett's Charge is when Pickett's division of Lee's Army of Virginia, while engaged in battle with Gettysburg, with General Meade, who was then the commander of the Army of Potomac. Lee had attacked on the left, he had attacked on the right, and now he was going to attack in the middle, against the advice of General Longstreet and many of his generals, who said, why don't we pull back and go cut them off from Washington? But he sent in General Pickett's division, and they marched across 350 yards of open ground to attack the center of the Union line. So when you walk that from the... I'm probably going to get emotional. When you walk that from the tree line, and you just you embark and you walk, the pace is... Because they weren't running, they were walking.
Right.
And just to imagine, and you can hear as I was a kid, I had no idea about the paranormal, but you hear the clanking of the canteens and the bayonets and the rifles, and you hear it, and you're there, and it's just so moving. And so he got to experience that at the battlefield. So hopefully he'll relate to us
what he got out of it.
What he got out of it. Absolutely, I can't wait.
Yeah,
he's gonna call in, right?
As far as I know, I talked to him last night. He is currently in Baltimore. And I know he has a lot going on there, too. So, I'm hoping that he does call in, that he remembers to call in. Because, being in the States, he wants to do everything, see everybody.
Oh, absolutely.
So, hopefully he'll call in. Hopefully. But on another note, I want to go to San Antonio.
Uh-huh.
There was a Facebook... a friend of mine tagged me in a...
was it me?
Okay, yeah. Well, a friend of mine
me
tagged me on Facebook of this asylum in San Antonio, and I am... Oh, yeah.
I even looked at it on Google Earth. It's still there.
Yeah, I want to contact... I got to find out who we can contact, but I want to go there. And, San Antonio is not that far from us, so definitely road trip out there.
Take a weekend.
Yeah. Because that looks so cool. And for everybody, just want to let you know, my birthday's in April, and I really want to go to...
GoFundMe.
Yeah. GoFundMe. Not to San Antonio. That's not where I want to go. I want to go down to... wow. I just drew a blank. Where Stephen King filmed his movie...
The Shining?
Yeah.
That's in Colorado, isn't
it? Yes, Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go to that hotel. And I want to stay there and investigate. Because they actually, there's two separate things out there that you can do. You can actually have a tour, which I don't like the tour, sorry, but I don't. Because to me, they talk about the history, but they don't really let you experience it on your own.
Yeah.
But they also give you a chance to do a paranormal investigation out there. Of course, I'm sure it costs more to do that.
Yeah.
But
let's look into it.
Let's
see if we can. Yeah, see if we can't get a sponsor, maybe.
Yeah, that is on my bucket list. I will get to that place one
That and
day.
I want to go to the Amityville Horror House.
Yeah. Do you know that Johnny said he's actually been by there, and there's actually, I believe, it's still up.
Still there.
And it's still occupied. I mean, people have been in and out of it. I don't know if anything has happened, from the time that they made the movies and all that. You don't really hear much about it, because it got big out there for a while because of the movies. People were constantly going by, taking pictures, and finally, I'm assuming it died down. And as far as I know, there's somebody living there, but I'm not really sure. But that would be another cool place to try to check out and explore, and because that's where I want to be.
Alamo, too.
Alamo would be cool.
Alamo's not haunted.
The hell it ain't.
Yes, it is.
I never saw any ghosts there, and I've been there thousands of
Have you been there
times.
at night?
No, isn't that like against
Have you were you looking for them?
No.
Exactly.
They have these gigantic jawbreaker lollipops. That's all I was looking for. I've been to the Alamo like 187 times. Like I was there.
Okay.
I remember that.
Jawbreaker lollipops.
They hurt
Got
your
it.
tongue after a while. It makes your tongue raw.
But so I figure I've been very busy. I apologize. I have a lot. I was actually out in Dallas this weekend
Okay, how was that?
with my 14-year-old and 3 of her friends, which are all 14.
Cheerleading?
No.
No, really?
No, it was for her birthday. She wanted to go to a concert. Remember I was telling you about the concert?
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
all the YouTubers and YouNowers and
Yep.
all that.
Yep.
Yeah. So I took them to that. Oh, my. We woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Drove out to Dallas Saturday morning. I dropped them off once we got there at 10 to let them get in line.
Mhm.
I mean, they got ready in the car. Okay. So I go to the hotel. My room's not ready. I'm like, okay, there's a Dunnings right there. Go sit and do some homework. She's like, oh, it'll be about an hour. Okay, no problem.
Get you some biscuits and gravy.
Yeah, or sat there, did my homework, had some breakfast, just kind of took my time. So an hour later, go to the hotel. Oh, it's not ready yet. I'm like, lovely. I did not get into my room until 2 o'clock that afternoon, but she did upgrade me, and we got the suite, the executive suite.
Oh, nice.
So we had 2 beds, a pull-out couch bed, a recliner, a living room, microwave,
Oh, this is so much better.
cooler, or not cooler, refrigerator. What is that one?
Some like cooking.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. So we stayed the night there, and then we came home Monday. And I, at that point, had enough. I'm getting rid of my van.
Why?
Just so that I don't have to haul anybody around anymore. It's tiring, and it's always a mom here, mom there thing, So.
Oh yeah. Well, you're gonna go through that.
And I don't have time.
That's why I had. That's why I had a minivan. Now listen, hold on. Here's my advice.
Okay.
Enjoy it. I know it seems like a bitch now, and it seems like it's all this, but I'm telling you, in about 5-6 years, when it's just you and Johnny, and the girls are gone, and they're at college or they're off with their jobs or whatever.
You know where
they're
Mama
doing.
will be? Mama will be sitting at the bar.
Well, I'll be down at Snuffy's.
I understand that, and I love all the kids that all her friends. They're like kids to me.
Yeah, enjoy it.
But it gets tiring. We had a football game tonight. We played
out early?
JV. Yeah, they only cheered for one. Not JV. Freshmen played. They played a team in Austin, the Knights, which you should know who that is.
McCallum Knights.
Yes, we beat them 44-16.
Yeah. Well, McCallum's not really that good, so this Friday, Hutto's probably going to kick.
Well, it's not Friday. It's tomorrow night.
What? The game?
The varsity game. Away.
Oh, that's
Because
right.
of September 11th,
Mhm.
they moved everything up.
Makes sense.
Because we usually don't play till Thursday. So that kind of threw me off, too, with my study.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering why I saw a cheerleader walking there.
Yeah. So, Everybody's on their phone.
I know. Well, we're listening to you talk about.
I'm boring.
He just yelled at you for being on your phone.
I know.
Well, we're waiting for William to call in.
Why are you playing that? And now y'all are sitting there on the phone doing stuff.
Dude, I'm addicted to this
I know
game.
I'm
You don't
boring
even know
tonight,
you
but
You
I
have
really
too
didn't
much
have
going
anything
on.
planned because I thought William was going to be calling in, and hopefully he still remembers to do so. Why don't you send
Oh man,
him?
I saw a badass shadow person today.
Why don't you send him a message really quick, Mike, over there?
On the old intranets?
Yeah.
I don't even see. I don't
saw
see that he's
what?
on.
You know how I said I've been seeing more and more shadow people?
He's not even
I saw
on.
a badass one today.
Really?
Yeah, it's a man in like dressed up, and he's always in the doorway.
Which doorway?
Like I can see his reflection in the front door.
Really?
Is he good looking?
They're trying to get those
I
demons.
can't really see. It's a shadow person. I can't see his
They're
face.
trying to get the demon out.
They're trying to exorcise the demons. I have exorcised the demons.
Let's see how much you see of them once next week hits.
No, I saw him twice today in the doorway, so that was pretty cool.
We're not going to talk about that.
Oh. Dum 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 dum.
He doesn't want to exorcise those demons.
We're not going to talk about that. Let's just say that my reservoir of being a good person is running very, very low.
Down the chute. Down the pooper, huh?
Yeah.
Down the pooper.
Down the pooper.
After you get burned 2, 3, 4 times.
So I had to do CPR today. We had to get certified today.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
It's not that hard.
And are you serious right now?
No, it's CPR, not making out.
Yeah.
Danny.
Which is different.
But I have a CPR certification. You can go to like the,
Yeah, we know.
No, not
See-
like a legitimate, like real one. I know the difference between babies, dogs, and humans.
In the past, every time we did our
Talk about macking
CPR.
on somebody.
In the past, every time we did our CPR, it was online. They're like, just take the test online. My back and my arms felt like Jell-O after we were done because we had to do it so much on the mannequins and stuff. I was like, you know what? Thank God that I don't have to do it for another 2-3 years, That's all I'm saying.
Until you're in your residency and you have to do it on an actual person that you're trying to save.
I found a few things very interesting, though, when we were talking about that today. The laws are always involved in everything, of course, And did you know that if a person is choking, you have to ask them, are you choking? Can you talk? And do you want help? If they don't want help, you can't touch them.
Also, if you're not CPR certified and you break a rib trying to save somebody, they can sue you.
Yeah, but it's never passed. Like, they've had people go to court for that, and they never won.
Well, who
but
the hell would do that?
Right, but here's the thing.
Well, here's the
so
thing.
then, by law, me being a nurse and CPR certified, I would have to stand there and wait till them to go unconscious, and then once they are unconscious, the law protects me, and I can take care of them. Can you believe that?
Well, at that point, isn't it like riskier and riskier?
Well, yeah,
Like,
because
okay,
at that point, I'm having to do CPR and try to probably bring them back to life.
People are so stupid. If I'm dying and someone can save me, you better fucking save me. That's all I'm saying.
I just thought there were some things that were
Heather,
really
if I'm
interesting.
choking, don't ask me stupid questions. Just do it already.
Everybody heard that, right?
You are legally protected because of this TV.
Even if I break a rib?
Right? If I'm alive, I don't give a crap.
It was just, I just thought it was really interesting with some things. And then I was disturbed by one. Like, if you find a child unconscious, you're supposed to call 911, then start doing CPR.
Yeah, and usually they want... See, I had this happen when I was a cop. We had a guy who got shot. Actually got shot as we were closing up one call.
Mm-hmm.
We just called... We were back in service, heading back to our cars, and I hear shots ring out. We all run to where the shots are, and there's a car, jerking around, stops. The driver got shot through the door.
Mm-hmm.
Pulled him out, told dispatch, I got one gunshot wound, send EMS. You know, I got the EMS going and everything, and I felt for his pulse. Didn't have a pulse. Wasn't breathing. A lot of times that happens from gunshots. The shock of being shot.
Right.
Your body stops.
Mm-hmm.
So I start CPR. So I was starting CPR, and dispatch is like, "Are you starting CPR?" Yes. Okay, wait, and we're going to get somebody to talk you through how to do CPR. Now, I'm a cop, okay? I'm certified for CPR and basic first aid, gunshot wounds, the whole thing, because that's, we got to take care of it before EMS shows up. So I'm like, I'm not going to sit here and talk to you on the radio while I'm doing CPR on this guy. Well, the guy dies.
Mm-hmm.
He died because the bullet was a .45. It went into his chest, went up and severed his arteries in his heart. So he was dead anyway.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that.
But by law, you're supposed to do...
But I started doing CPR on the guy.
Mm-hmm.
So we're done. File the report. Murder. Get homicide. Get everybody out there. I'm going through the paperwork. It's a long night. We're done with everything. And we go back to... It's like weeks later. I get a letter from this guy's family's attorney. Now, little backstory real quick. This guy's trying to buy drugs. It was a drug deal gone bad. So the guy's not a good person to begin with. So he met the inevitable result of his choice of lifestyle.
Right.
Not that he's a bad person. I'm just saying.
Just
He made a lot of bad choices.
If you're not out there trying to buy drugs and get over, then, you're probably not going to get shot by a guy that doesn't want to sell you drugs. But anyway, it was a lawsuit.
Of course.
Because I didn't save the guy.
Yeah.
And I'm doing CPR on him with an exploded heart.
Yeah.
I mean, there was nothing I could have done outside of being a heart surgeon with a heart ready right there to transplant into his body.
Yeah. Some people just wonder.
I think the city took care of it. All right, we'll be right back with more Heather Things That Go Bumpus Tonight. Still waiting for William Tabone. Try to get a hold of him. He's in the United States. He should be in studio next week. I cannot wait, man. He's awesome. We'll be right back with more Heather Things That Go Bumpus in the Night live in the Armed Radio Global Central Texas Man Cave. I'm Mike Allen. This is the Armed Radio Global Network. And you're on the air.
Hey, Joe Rocks. It's Louis Avis, straight from Chi-Town. Call and talk about our website, www.hotsaucevault.com. We got everything you can think of out there, Joe. The hottest hot sauce is not for wimps, mild, medium sauces. We got barbecue sauces, snacks, some of our gift ideas and gag gifts, so you can go out and check us out at www.hotsaucevault.com. Hope to talk to you again on your radio show. Kick-ass show. Had a great time last week. Hope to hear from you soon. Take care, Joe. hotsaucevault.com.
Tune in every Monday and Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time for Straight Talk with Matt Hazley. Live audio on TuneIn Radio and Spreaker.com. Plus live video on Ustream.tv. From the demented minds at ArmedRadioGlobal.com.
Hi, now I know you hear Joe Rocks on their weekly restaurant reviews on Night Talk, 10 p.m. Eastern. And boy, these two like to eat. Right, boys? Well, here's something to review right from your house. Eat24. That's right, Eat24.com. With over 25,000 restaurants for you to choose from when you're hungry. Many in your area. So review that, boys. Eat24.com. Click, order, and eat. Eat24.com.
Spirit Fingers.
I got Spirit Fingers to show this script. Okay.
Cell, 2G, 2,000 watts. Yeah.
Hey guys, Danny Blaze here from On the Air with Mike Allen. Tune in every Wednesday night as we explore the nuances of dating and relationships in the modern age, and of course, whatever else turns us on. The show starts at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, and you can get into bed with me, Danny Blaze, at 11 p.m. On the Air with Mike Allen, only on Armed Radio Global.
Is your wife wicked hot? Or is she just cold? Do you just want to take a hot shower? Call Savino Mechanical for all your heating, hot water, and cooling needs. Savino Mechanical has been servicing Greater Boston and Southern New Hampshire for over a quarter century. Quality 24-hour service, reasonable rates, satisfaction guaranteed, licensed and insured. And remember, at Savino Mechanical, we are not comfortable until you are. Call Savino Mechanical today at 1-855-624-4280. That's 1-855-624-4280. Savino Mechanical.
Night Talk with Joe Rocks. 10 p.m. Eastern, Thursdays, is now on Ustream TV. Spreaker for replays and live. On Live 365, exclusively on Armed Radio Global.
Armed Radio Global presents its new 2015 Talk at Night lineup.
Mondays, 8 p.m. Eastern, Spot On with Lino and Tom.
Straight Talk with Matt Hazley. Mondays and Fridays, 10 p.m. Eastern.
On Tuesdays, Talk Time with Val, 8 p.m. Eastern, followed by High Five at 10 p.m. Eastern with Johnny and Mikey.
Wednesdays on the air with Mike Allen, 10 p.m. EST, and Thursdays Night Talk with Joe Rocks, 10 p.m. Eastern.
Join the talk now on Ustream TV. Replays on Spreaker, exclusively on Armed Radio Global.
Hey everybody, this is Jimmy.
And this is Paul.
We are hosting a new show called Pod Talk, politically offensive talk.
It's going to be about politics, religion, the presidential race, current events.
We're going to have some guests that come on, hopefully Donald Trump himself. Wishful thinking.
No, we're going to have Hillary on.
Yeah, but that would be nice. I'd love to get a hold of Hillary.
I ain't fucking that.
So come and join us on Thursday nights at 11 p.m. Eastern, right after Night Talk with Joe Rocks.
All right, welcome back to the show. We just heard from William Tabone, and apparently when he was up wandering around in Pennsylvania, got him a little case of the heat strokes. So we wish you well. We wish you speedy recovery so it doesn't cut into your time here in the great U.S. of A. He will be down here in Texas next week. And we hope to be sacrificing some meat to the gods on my grill as we invite him live into the Central Texas Man Cave, and that would be awesome.
We should have him investigate the house with us.
My house with the shadow people? We were just talking off the air.
Yes.
We were just talking off the air. I moved into this house in 2004. It's a new build, brand new build, built on cotton, basically land that was used to grow cotton and corn for years. It was bought by a developer from Kimball Hill, which is now defunct, but they're the ones that built my house. Well-built house. Great house. But ever since I moved in, I've had shadow people.
Shadow people.
They don't bother anything. They didn't really... They don't do anything. No. They don't move things around. They don't slam cupboard doors or anything like that.
A lot of times they'll just stand there and stare at you.
They'll just stand there. I'll catch them walking by my door, or I'll catch them out of the corner of my eye behind me in the man cave when I'm in here looking on the internet.
Maybe you shouldn't do that.
That's why they're watching you.
Control, Alt, clear history. Okay, anyway. But Danny has seen some more shadow people here recently because of maybe because of a situation that we're going through.
I believe so.
That we are not going to get into great detail about right now.
More.
Significantly more, and a lot of times shadow people are just kind of guardians. They're just overseers. Is that Radar?
Yeah, I think so.
She give a little roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, she agrees. Radar agrees.
Radar love. Sorry.
She's like, what?
I had to say it.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. So significantly more lately, and this is like I said, this is the only time.
But
I've
you
seen
said that
those.
you've seen a certain one in particular lately, right?
So
Well, get on the mic like a
I'm
normal
leaning.
person. I know. I'm getting more mics in here. We're gonna.
Anyways, no. So I've always seen them since I've lived here.
Not like
It's
y'all have
almost a
hugged
year.
before or
Next
anything.
month will be a year that I've lived here. Oh yay! Pet my synthetic hair. Anyway, so I've always seen them, but I've always seen them moving. But the last probably about 24 hours, like almost like 36 hours, let's say. I've seen like a well-dressed man. Like it looks like he's wearing like a jacket. And I've seen him standing still twice in the front door reflection, and then once in the kitchen window reflection when I was doing dishes. Normally, I can't really tell what it is, like man, woman. I just see them moving. But this is the only time I've seen a specific one stand still, and then the same one stand still.
Can you, like, when you see him or whatever, can you actually see, like, what he's wearing and
It looks like he's just wearing like either like a blazer or a sport coat and like a button up, and then like pants.
No hat or anything.
Mm-mm.
Well, the whole thing about it is there's been situations going on here that have been negative energy. So it's going to bring out a lot more when there's a lot of that kind of energy. And I think when the situation starts to get better around here, it's probably going to be that you here and there, out of the corner of your eye. But I think that we should do an investigation.
I think that'd be a great idea.
That'd be super cool.
We could do it this weekend.
We can. I'm off Friday and Saturday.
So we could do it like Friday night, Saturday night.
Let's do Saturday night.
Whatever night. I do have a project due this weekend, but if we're going to do it at night, that'll be fine.
Let's do Saturday night.
Saturday night? This Saturday night?
Saturday night. And then William Tabone can listen to our evidence, our EVPs, and our pictures.
I think we should.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, and he's not, like, standing still to where, like, I see him. I mean, the shadow man that I've been seeing has been standing there for, a significant amount of time. Because I've, like, double take, and he's still there.
Okay, the one thing is, though...
Because all the other shadow people, like, I kind of see them, but I look and they're gone. But this one has been... standing there long enough for me
Looks
to
like a man
definitely
in a suit.
recognize
Right.
that.
Will the dogs stay outside?
Oh, yeah. They
Okay.
love us. As a matter of fact, I'm surprised they're still...
Right.
I
Well-
got Radar over here in the corner. She's sleeping. I got DC at my
probably
feet.
'cause
He's
it's
sleeping.
been raining.
That's probably. But my
usually
dogs
stop
don't
them.
like to be inside.
Right. Well, that's a good thing, and the only
And
reason...
if anybody's listening on Let It Out Hutto Neighbors, which I put the link on, if you drive by my house in the summertime and see my dogs outside, they have water, they have shade. Leave me alone.
They will not.
They don't like to be inside.
The only time DC will be inside is if he's eating, sleeping. Other than that, he's
Yeah,
eating
at
the back
night.
door, like,
And we'll go outside. Yeah, they love being
I wish
outside.
my dogs would stay outside more. They drive me insane.
They cannot be inside. And I got a huge backyard. They got plenty of people to run around. They got kids at Pet Radar
Well, you
through
know
the
what?
fence and DC through the
come to
fence.
my house wanting to walk.
Yeah, they have kids that come here to want to walk our dogs. I mean, our dogs are friendly, but
Can I say this?
Yeah, go ahead.
About Let It Out Hutto Neighbors.
I love that page.
They can suck it.
Do you love it because it's shitty?
Why? Because you're not on it, or what?
Oh, I'm on it.
Oh, dude, it's awesome.
I think half of them though are just.
Oh, dude, I had a person parking in Home Depot this weekend, like covering two
I know.
spaces.
I saw your post. I know.
And I said, "Hey, dick of the week," and I posted it to Let It Out Hutto Neighbors, and I had the person that parked there was like, "Oh, so sorry. Next time I'll do this and this and this." I said, "Why don't you just
like a functioning
freaking? Why don't you park like a human being?" I mean, it's not the point that there's plenty of places to park.
Half those people have nothing to do with their lives but sit on Facebook all day.
That's me.
I decided as of yesterday, my new goal in life is to offend one person each day.
Every day,
My
offend
dad-
somebody one day.
My
Yep.
dad called me. I did not raise you to have an opinion, Danielle. He was just kidding.
But yeah. So this weekend.
So Saturday night we'll be investigating our shadow people.
That was so gay.
Can we Ouija
It was
board?
gay, wasn't it? It was like we were both chicks.
Can we Ouija board?
I would love the Ouija board.
Buy it.
Where
Get
do you
one.
buy a Ouija board from?
Anywhere?
Anywhere.
Walmart?
So, like, you...
Parker Brothers makes the damn board.
Yeah.
Okay, but you know all the rules and regulations of said Ouija. I'm not trying to...
We ought to do it. I tell you what, we ought to do a Ouija board. Have we figured out what we're doing here next month for Halloween or Halloween special? Are we going somewhere? Are we doing something? What are we doing?
Maybe 2 days ahead of my life right now.
I think we should find one of the
Okay, so things Mike has to do to get ready for the show. All right, let me write that down.
I feel like those weird, small, like sketchy-looking cemeteries, like the family-owned, like
Yeah,
weird,
the ones
I
that
feel
are
like
open.
those are way more haunted than normal ones.
Well, there's one on top of Jake's Hill where actually
So we should do
Jake
that.
is buried.
It's on the left-hand side,
Yep,
correct?
Jake is
So why
buried
don't we
there.
do
The guy that killed his family
Yeah.
and hung himself from the
Because
bridge.
there's no fence around that one, so technically it's public property. Is that the thing?
No, well,
It's not public.
Here's
I
the
mean,
thing. Here's the thing.
it's-
If we go into a cemetery after normal business hours, i.e., at night, there's probably going to be a policeman called.
Mhm.
I would guess that either Williamson County or Hutto will come out and investigate.
That would be Hutto.
Hutto would probably roll up, see us with our van open, with all of our equipment, and we're going to say, look, we're just doing a paranormal experiment. We're not disrupting any graves. We're not spray painting anything. We're not stealing anything.
And we
This
will
is what
have
we're doing.
donuts and coffee for all police officers.
And 9 times out of 10, as a police officer, I used to be called on some of these things in East Austin because there's lots of little cemeteries sprinkled throughout East Austin.
Right.
From back when it wasn't a city, it was the country.
Right.
And I would show up and get out, and there'd be some dude out there with his little friggin' meter or whatever, and I'm like, okay, we got called because the neighbors were kind of wondering what the hell you're doing out here. They would tell me, and I'd be like, all right, clean up when you're done.
Yeah, but, okay.
I would. It wouldn't bother me. I don't think the police are going to bother us. Matter of fact, we could probably let
We'll make a
Hutto
call.
know
Yeah.
that we're there, just like we did with Hutto Cemetery.
Taylor. We didn't let
No,
the
no,
cops-
well, Hutto Cemetery, we let Hutto. No, I let Hutto.
No,
PD
we
know.
didn't let them know.
I did.
Oh, that's right, you did.
I
That's
did.
right.
Did we ever call the Taylor cops?
Yeah,
I did. I let
they
Taylor
said that
PD
they wanted
know.
to come by.
They were going to come by and help us out. Yeah.
But yeah, we'll probably make a call to Hutto and let them know,
Yeah,
so
just
that
we're up at Jake's
so when
Hill.
they do get called, they don't have to waste their time and their trip out there because they'll say, "Hey, we're already aware."
Now
of
we're
them out there."
probably not going to live broadcast from the spot with all of us. We might have to either get a producer or I'll be back here in studio.
And Danny will be with me.
Negro, please. I'm gonna leave Heather's ass out there.
Danny will run back to the studio.
I'll run all the way from
Danny's
Jackson.
not running nowhere.
We might even pull Patrick out of retirement to go out there with you.
No, I'm mad at him. Mm-mm.
No, everybody's mad at him. He moved in with Seth and became a douchebag.
Is
Yeah, I said
What
it.
have you been with?
I said
You're
it.
still not having sex, so what is his issue?
I have no
if If he was
idea.
having lots of sex,
Did you
I wouldn't be
seriously
mad.
just say-
He moved in with Seth, and they have cats. So,
The
as
cat is giving it.
as Miss Joellen
Seth's
calls them,
girlfriend.
that cute guy couple.
Seth's girlfriend doesn't even give him blowjobs, so what are you even waiting around for?
I don't know.
Like ever, like not one,
Ever?
ever. She
That's
won't
like a
do it.
deal killer with me.
So neither one of them are getting laid.
I'm not
And-
speaking at this point.
Okay, so we got two early 20-year-old men living in an apartment together with cats.
With cats. That's just the whole.
that aren't
You know
getting any sex
Even
from
the two
women.
men living together in a apartment. Okay, but when you add the freaking cats, they're just.
I'm telling you. That's what it is, man.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Well, William, if you're listening, I don't think he's listening, but if he is listening, I hope you feel better.
Yes.
He's been struck with some heat stroke. Apparently, he was out walking around in the humid weather that
He's
we're
from
having up in
Aussie.
East.
He don't-
He's from Australia. Yeah, with the biggest desert in the world. So you would
But the
think
humidity
hydration.
and stuff is probably different.
So you think the whole hydration thing. But anyway, William, we love you, buddy. Hope you feel better.
And we will see you next week.
Man, I hope he comes in, man.
Oh, I will go in San
I hope he
Antonio and
comes
drag
in.
him here.
I hope he comes in. That'd be awesome.
I'll be calling Danny. We're going to San
We
Antonio.
will have a bed for him.
Next Wednesday.
I think he has his son with him too.
We have a bed.
No, I know, I'm just
we have
saying.
places.
I think-
yeah,
I
we have
think he
place
has
for him to
a
stay. So,
So that's the 16th, right?
What?
18th.
No, this next Thursday is the 17th, so next Wednesday. has-
No, next Tuesday's
Hey, you
the
know
17th.
what? There's this thing called
According to my calendar, next Thursday is the 17th.
No.
And Wednesday is the 16th. According to September 2015,
Hold on a minute.
Wednesday's the 16th. So what kind of crack are you smoking?
Oh, I don't know.
He is getting into San Antonio on the 15th.
Okay, so the 16th, we have to drag him.
On the 15th, we have to go drag him here to
September. It's the 9th. The 17th is Thursday.
Yes.
That's what we said.
18th and 9th. Okay, so it's next. So it's a,
So
okay.
the 16th.
So it'd be the 16th.
You said the Tuesday.
So we may not have a bed yet
Well, we're gonna have a bed.
because we might still have
But I'll just put my old one out.
someone that we have to. We just put it out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll have a place to
couches,
stay.
beds, and-
He'll have a place to stay, and we're going to make him Texas biscuits and gravy in the morning with
Yeah,
eggs
that's what he wants, yeah. Give him a
Absolutely.
mimosa.
and a
Know
mimosa.
it.
but Wednesday night we're cooking ribs on the grill.
Gosh, I hope I don't have any tests the next day. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, William, if you're listening, we love you.
Looking forward to next week, buddy.
Next week. I'm out.
Heather, thanks for coming in. Good luck on your test tomorrow.
Thank you.
We'll be right back after these messages. I'm Mike Allen. This is the Armed Radio Global Network, and you are on the air.
Hey, Joe Rocks. It's Louis Avis, straight from Chi-Town. Call and talk about our website, www.hotsaucevault.com. We got everything you can think of out there, Joe. The hottest hot sauce is not for wimps, mild, medium sauces. We got barbecue sauces, snacks, some of our gift ideas and gag gifts, so you can go out and check us out at www.hotsaucevault.com. Hope to talk to you again on your radio show. Kick-ass show. Had a great time last week. Hope to hear from you soon. Take care, Joe. hotsaucevault.com.
Tune in every Monday and Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time for Straight Talk with Matt Hazley. Live audio on TuneIn Radio and Spreaker.com. Plus live video on Ustream.tv. From the demented minds at ArmedRadioGlobal.com.
Hi, now I know you hear Joe Rocks on their weekly restaurant reviews on Night Talk, 10 p.m. Eastern. And boy, these two like to eat. Right, boys? Well, here's something to review right from your house. Eat24. That's right, Eat24.com. With over 25,000 restaurants for you to choose from when you're hungry. Many in your area. So review that, boys. Eat24.com. Click, order, and eat. Eat24.com.
Spirit Fingers.
I got Spirit Fingers to show this script. Okay.
Cell 2G 2000 watts. Yeah.
Hey guys, Danny Blaze here from On the Air with Mike Allen. Tune in every Wednesday night as we explore the nuances of dating and relationships in the modern age, and of course, whatever else turns us on. The show starts at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, and you can get into bed with me, Danny Blaze, at 11 p.m. On the Air with Mike Allen, only on Armed Radio Global.
Is your wife wicked hot? Or is she just cold? Do you just want to take a hot shower? Call Savino Mechanical for all your heating, hot water, and cooling needs. Savino Mechanical has been servicing Greater Boston and Southern New Hampshire for over a quarter century. Quality 24-hour service, reasonable rates, satisfaction guaranteed, licensed and insured. And remember, at Savino Mechanical, we are not comfortable until you are. Call Savino Mechanical today at 1-855-624-4280. That's 1-855-624-4280. Savino Mechanical.
Night Talk with Joe Rocks. 10 p.m. Eastern, Thursdays, is now on Ustream TV. Spreaker for replays and live. On Live 365, exclusively on Armed Radio Global.
Hey everybody, this is Jimmy.
And this is Paul.
We are hosting a new show called Pot Talk, Politically Offensive Talk.
It's going to be about politics, religion, the presidential race, current events.
We're going to have some guests that come on, hopefully Donald Trump himself. Wishful thinking.
No, we're going to have Hillary on.
Yeah, but that would be nice. I'd love to get a hold of Hillary.
I throw any fucking that.
So come and join us on Thursday nights at 11 p.m. Eastern, right after Night Talk with Joe Rocks.
cool intro like
It's
Heather.
It's time that we get in bed with Danny Blaze. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by HotSauceVault.com. Go there with all your hot sauce needs. If you like hot sauce, if you like to put hot sauce on food like I do, you need to go to HotSauceVault.com. Handcrafted, homemade hot sauce delivered to your front door. So the last time you have some baked potato soup, ramen,
A baked potato.
baked potato period,
And,
chili,
and breakfast sandwich.
biscuits and gravy, breakfast sandwich,
Vegetables.
breakfast taco, food in general that you put hot sauce on. HotSauceVault.com. Proud sponsors. Armed Radio Global. Please welcome Miss Danny Blaze.
Before I get started on my topic, I just want to say that it's hilarious that why did I draw a snowman on our game card? Like, look, you can see it.
I have no idea. Probably because you're waiting for winter.
I'm so over this heat and humidity. Jesus, I'm so tired of being sweaty. I mean, I don't like cold
Well,
weather.
rain
but-
tonight is supposed to get down to 70 tonight.
Well, either next week or the week after, it's supposed to get down to the 60s at night, so that'll be nice.
It'll be great because all my windows are going to be open.
And it'll be a nice cool breeze.
Yup.
Okay.
Holla.
So, I always wait till the last minute to figure out what the hell
Oh, absolutely.
Because I don't know why I keep forgetting that we have a show. I mean, I thought yesterday was Wednesday, so I was panicking. But I was looking at some controversial sex studies that have been done relatively recently. And I looked up some of my favorite. One of them is called the 2-week homo cure. Okay, and
What?
a man named Marcus Bachman did the study, and he said that he did a study, and he said that he found a way to successfully cure patients in a 2-week period of their homosexuality. Now, there has been investigations done on his study saying that there was no actual proof of this, but
Our sponsor, HotSauceVault.com. I'm on their webpage right now. Smack my ass and call me Sally Hot Sauce.
I want to eat that
I'm buying some.
I want to eat that just because of the name. I will eat that hot sauce solely on the name. I don't even like hot sauce, and I will eat it just because of that.
Smack my ass and call me Sally Hot Sauce. Oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. So, from what I've studied about sexuality and psychology, is that for stuff like this, especially back in the day, way back in the day, when homosexuality started blooming to the public, although it's been around since we've been around, although people don't like to mention that part, they do what's called intensive therapy, and they also do this for people that have extreme phobias. So they actually did this on American Horror Story. They forced you to become aroused by man and woman, as opposed to man and man or woman and woman. And they just bombard you with that and kind of make you think that's what you're into, and that's how they say they cure you. And they do the same thing if you have arachnophobia. There's 2 different methods. They'll start slow, like pictures of spiders, then fake spiders in the room somewhere, then you hold they drag it out kind of thing. But then the intense therapy is that they just like throw spiders on you and just like make you deal with it. And personally, that's how I feel like all therapy should be. But, when we live in a world of victims and crybabies and people that don't get spanked as children and people that need constant attention, you can't do that because that's some kind of abuse. So pretty much that's what this guy did. And then it came to be about that his wife, after the investigations proved that he may have been slightly overzealous of his achievement, his wife came out about it and was like, hey, I think he may have fabricated some of the stories that he told. And then another one that I read, it was a pretty well-known sexologist did a study, and it revealed that 70% of women did not orgasm during intercourse. Which I can almost believe that because of 2 reasons. One, more women get stimulated clitorally than they do vaginally. That's common for a lot of people. And 2, most women
Yeah, I
don't,
find that for me. That's
women
true.
don't actually know how to allow themselves to orgasm vaginally because there's a lot of different things that it feels like, and it's weird. So he proved, or during his study and stuff, he had posted in his release of his study that the in and out didn't actually provide any kind of stimulation for the woman. That's why they just kind of took it in their own hands and masturbated. That's why a lot of women that are in sexual relationships get bitter and don't want to have sex because they're like, I don't even want to deal with this because I don't even like it. It's not doing anything for me. But that's not healthy for either party because you should be able to openly talk about what you want and don't want in sex, and that will be on my next topic that we're going to talk about after. Another one that I found amazing. This one happened in 2002. Out of 293 women, it showed that when they had unprotected sex and a man ejaculated into them, they actually had a better mood. It actually boosted their mood. They were actually happier when, I guess, whatever. So, apparently, when semen absorbs into the vaginal walls, it acts as a mood booster into a woman. So I'm assuming even if she didn't, get an orgasm because you didn't do what you were supposed to do or she didn't do what she was supposed to do, whatever, apparently if you just inseminate in her, she technically will be happier. Now,
What if you have a vasectomy?
that's a good, I should look into
I'm
that.
telling you, because I've had a vasectomy.
Yeah, because
I'm 48 years old, fixing to be 49.
Well, I don't know, because in the study,
actually, I just had my birthday yesterday. 49 years old, almost 50. I don't want to have a child now who will be 20 when I'm 70.
fair enough.
So when I got my divorce, and at the time I had a job that women flocked to. I was a cop. I didn't want any woman to trap me into a situation.
Actually,
so I got a vasectomy. So does it still make a woman happy
Well,
when
I mean, in the article it was saying that in addition to sperm, not only sperm, but I guess semen.
Pop my man batter into
semen. What is sperm? I thought sperm and semen are the same thing. No, sperm is the one that actually impregnates you. Semen is the whole
boy juice.
shibidge, the whole habba jabba. Anyways, both of them.
That salty, sweet mixture that...
Apparently both of them cause, and I quote, they offer a temporary mood boost.
Really?
Okay, well then, of course, all the...
So, ladies, if you want to be in a good mood...
Apparently, after this happened...
Get laid.
The antidepressant manufacturers were not too happy about it because women probably were like, oh my gosh, that's going to make me happy, so then they were doing it a lot. Now, the issue that I have with that is that is like looking for baby boom number 2, if you know what I mean.
Well, if you're not careful.
How do you bust in someone not carefully? I mean, if she's protecting herself.
Yeah, you have birth control.
Okay, so then fine. Yeah. But, I mean, I'm sure there's lots of women that are just like,
I'm on the rhythm method.
Okay, I'm going to break something. I'm going to break your heart slightly with this next controversial study that I've shown. So, the same 2 guys that did the 2-week homo cure thing, they had another study, but this one actually they had numbers and it was legit. At first, they stated that a man's size has no effect on a woman's sexual enjoyment. Because,
thank you.
No, I'm gonna.
Boom.
Hold on. Don't get too excited because the vagina will expand according to the penis, which is true. The more you're aroused, when you're aroused, your vagina actually expands. But in 2001, 100% of the female respondents said that all penises don't feel the same, which is true. And 90% of them said that a penis with greater width increased their sexual pleasure.
I'm going to go with size doesn't matter, final answer.
So, although the motion of the ocean is important, it's nicer if you have a 50-foot yacht. I mean, so
I'm gonna.
They weren't necessarily talking about size, though. They were talking about width. Apparently, the width is what.
So you want a coal barge?
So you want a choke.
You want a coal barge? You want a tugboat, man?
You want a
You want the old hairy guy chugging along.
You want a
with the
pontoon. So women masturbate because most men don't please them sexually because most women get off clitorally. You cannot cure a homo in 2 weeks. Size does matter when it comes to width based on a study in 2001, and sperm is a mood booster. Is a mood booster? A mood booster.
I'm going to go with everything but size.
Okay, we're going to go on commercial
I'll take
break.
size doesn't matter plus 50 points. What?
No, this is no. Okay, call Joe.
You got 5 minutes.
Oh, I didn't know if you. I thought you started playing.
What? Call
music.
Joe Savino?
No, call Joe Pardini. We're gonna ask him to bet
If size
on it.
matter, if bet on it. Hold on.
Bet
Let's
on
see.
it, Joe.
Let's see if you come back on. Or talk, because
So all
this is
those
radio.
So all those times that you say ignorant stuff like, "Oh, just sex her up and she'll feel better," technically you weren't wrong.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I mean,
oh, by the way,
orgasms for both parties.
if you are listening right now and you have Twitter and you're a follower of me on Twitter, we are about to go live on Periscope.
Oh no, I wasn't ready.
So if
I
you,
have exercised the demons.
I figure out how to do this. Okay.
I've never used mine. I downloaded it, but I've never used mine.
So if you are on In Bed with Danny Blake. Okay, got it. Start broadcast. Okay, we're live right now. We're live on Periscope, and you'll be looking at Danny Blaze. If you're following him on Twitter, you can talking about sex. Say hi, Danny.
Hello, Danny.
And there's my buddy Radar right there. Hi, Radar dog. Doesn't like the camera
No, DC's like that too. He's fine until I try to turn. It's like he knows I turn on my camera.
because those dogs say it steals my soul.
I don't know. Some dogs at work love the camera, so.
Okay, so we're live on Periscope right now. If you want to switch over to Periscope and see Danny in her skimpy little outfit with her.
I'm not in a
Stand up.
outfit.
Stand up. You're in a skimpy outfit.
Hold on, I gotta put my shorts down because I kind of wrote up.
Oh, see? See?
They wrote up my butt.
Up your butt.
This is not skimpy.
That is skimpy. Look at that.
Well, if you twerk team, yeah, sure.
Let's see you twerk.
I can't twerk. I don't have enough butt. Which is how I like it, because being fat is gross to me. If you find that offensive, you can shove that up your ass. Sorry, Mike. I didn't mean to.
I'm not fat. I'm not fat. I'm aerodynamically challenged.
You can blame that on me. Somehow my fault. 'Cause I'm a woman.
It's all your fault. Because you're in charge.
Never ruin your life.
Oh, well, Joe says he's ready. Well, I tell you what. We'll call Joe Pardini after the break, and we are live.
Joe Pardini.
We are live. We're live on Periscope right now with Danny Blaze and Mike Allen. We're here in the Armed Radio Global Man Cave. Stick around. We'll be right back after these messages. I'm Mike Allen. This is the Armed Radio Global Network, and you're on the air.
Welcome to the Danger Zone.
Tune in every Monday and Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time for Straight Talk with Matt Hazley. Live audio on TuneIn Radio and Spreaker.com. Plus live video on Ustream.tv. From the demented minds at ArmedRadioGlobal.com.
Route 106 Motors is the home of fine pre-owned vehicles. Experience a no-pressure sale with a family-friendly atmosphere. Route 106 Motors has been practicing the same simple philosophy of low prices for over a decade, and it has brought us great success. Recently, while other dealers are closing their doors, Route 106 Motors is expanding. We are a wholesale dealer, and we own the property and pay cash for all the vehicles. This allows us to sell to the consumer for a lot less than the average dealership. We are a high-volume, small-profit dealer, and we pass the savings on to you. New changes have been made at Route 106 Motors. Stop by and check out our brand new building. Route 106 Motors, located at 569 West Street. Check our website at Route106Motors.com and be sure to like us on Facebook to find out about all the latest deals and savings opportunities. Route106Motors.com.
Hey, Joe Rocks, it's Louis Avis, straight from Chi-Town. Call and talk about our website, www.hotsaucevault.com. We got everything you can think of out there, Joe. The hottest hot sauces, not for wimps, mild, medium sauces. We got barbecue sauces, snacks, some of our gift ideas and gag gifts that you can go out and check us out at www.hotsaucevault.com. Hope to talk to you again on your radio show. Kick-ass show. Had a great time last week. Hope to hear from you soon. Take care, Joe. hotsaucevault.com.
Tune in every Monday and Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time for Straight Talk with Matt Hazley. Live audio on TuneIn Radio and Spreaker.com. Plus live video on Ustream.tv. From the demented minds at ArmedRadioGlobal.com.
Hey, everybody, this is Jimmy.
And this is Paul.
We are hosting a new show called Pot Talk, politically offensive talk.
It's going to be about politics, religion, the presidential race, current events.
We're going to have some guests that come on, hopefully Donald Trump himself. Wishful thinking.
No, we're going to have Hillary on.
Yeah, but that would be nice. I'd love to get a hold of Hillary.
I thought I hate fucking that.
So come and join us on Thursday nights at 11 p.m. Eastern, right after Night Talk with Joe Rocks.
Cell 2G 2000 watts.
All right, welcome back to the show. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by HotSauceVault.com. I went to HotSauceVault.com, and there's something they call Touch My Butt and Call Me Sally Hot Sauce. I'm in. I'm friggin' in. You can order it online. They'll send it to your house. How cool is that? HotSauceVault.com, proud sponsor of Armed Radio Global. And I tell you what, I'll probably be spending some money there at HotSauceVault.com. And if you follow me on Twitter at MikeAllen_OTA.com, you would have been following me also on Periscope and seeing Danny and her pink hair. It's pretty damn cool.
I really like Periscope. That's a really good idea.
It is a good idea. That's the only way people can see us here in studio because we don't have anything hooked up yet. But I am in negotiations right now with a production company that will come in here, help me put up some cameras, and then we will get probably a college student or an intern to come in here and produce the live show.
Talk for like 5 seconds. I'll be right back.
Talk for 5 seconds. Got to go get her charger. See, that's the thing right now. If you have a phone, and I've got a Note 4, so my battery lasts forever. But a lot of these phones, their battery don't last.
Hey, I've been playing my game all day. Leave me alone.
Miss Danny's got the
I take a lot of selfies.
HTC. So hold on. I'll put it here.
I love this phone, but when you play your game all day, it kind of kills the battery.
Kind of kills the battery, yeah.
So.
All right, you can call in if you want to. That's 512-539-0357, 866-255-5401. Tweet me at Mike Allen OTA, hashtag it Armed Radio.
Or at it's Danny Blaze.
Under Danny Blaze and hashtag it Armed Radio. And your twits, your tweets, and your twats.
All the twats.
All the twats. And Joe wants to come back on the air because you had a question. So
what was
again,
my question exactly, though?
Joining us on the Ring Central Celebrity Hotline as we wait for his ringtone. Isn't that cool?
What was my question I was going to ask, though? Do you remember?
I can't remember.
I didn't write it down.
I don't know either.
Son of a bitch.
What was it? Please welcome back our prognosticator for On the Air with Mike Allen, Joe Pardini, who's you're in bed with Danny Blaze, Joe, and she has a question. Go.
I do have a question, although I cannot seem to remember. So if you were listening and happened to have heard the question I wanted to ask you, son of a biscuit.
What was it?
I don't know. It had to do with one of my four things.
It was about size.
Yes!
Size! That's
Okay.
it!
Boom.
So, being from Philadelphia, size doesn't matter, right?
I'm not getting involved in this situation.
No, you're involved,
You're already
buddy.
involved.
No,
The
you're
fact that
involved.
you answered.
You answered the phone, you're involved, my friend. That's kind of how we roll here.
Let's give a little background on me, how I treat a woman.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
This will be helpful when I find you a woman.
All right, so let's say, for example, I meet Danny here.
Okay. Sorry.
And
it's probably going to end really bad.
I would buy her necklaces, jewelry, earrings.
Which is also why you're broke.
I take her out to eat.
I said, which is also why you're broke. Because you're bad at betting and you buy a lot of jewelry. No, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Let's do this.
You're supposed to treat a young lady with respect, right?
If she acts like a lady.
You know what I mean? Because it's always about the respect.
Okay, so continue. So lots of jewelry.
You know, because I am the old romantic type.
So like William
Give 'em
Shakespeare.
roses and everything.
So why are you single then?
And well, I can't find the right one.
That seems to always be the issue.
Yes.
Mark, why are you single? Because you can't find the right one. Choice, my fat black butt.
Choice.
Because you can't find the right lady.
That's true.
So
I'm single.
And so, Mike, you're talking about hooking me up. Why don't you get hooked up?
bitter and old and doesn't.
Because I'm bitter and old and I don't care.
Put you on the spotlight.
Because he's a lost cause.
Well, everyone needs to be loved, right?
Except him.
Everybody needs to be loved,
He has
right?
me. He doesn't need nobody else.
Why?
I've tried, believe me. I've tried to exorcise his demons, and it has not worked. So now I need a new victim, and I have chosen you.
So you cannot beat me because I never lose.
So this was my thing, though. Okay, so you can't find the right woman, but don't you think that...
Yes, I can't find the right one.
So how long do you date somebody before you start all this flower buying and jewelry buying? Like, what do you need from a woman?
For example, I ain't going to give out no names. No names. I've been hitting on one girl.
Okay.
And she's young.
Duh.
Well, you don't know what young is.
Like,
I'm 43.
Is it
She's
legal?
45.
Oh, whatever.
Whatever. Some
As long as it's
people,
legal,
ages.
It's good.
What?
If there's grass on the field,
Play ball.
play ball.
If it's old enough to pee,
Yeah,
it's
but
old
some
enough for me.
Actually, it's old enough to bleed, but
Oh, I'm sorry. I was.
Yeah, well,
Anyways,
and,
okay.
and you got to put you on the phone. So, well, what the hell?
So, okay, so you're hitting on a younger lady.
okay, Joe. This is late at night. All my regular listeners have gone to bed. Now Danny's listeners are on. This is when we bare our souls. Okay, I'm single because I'm fat.
I'm burying myself, and I've been liking it.
I'm fat. I got a beard, and I'm kind of ugly. I got a face for radio. That's why I'm single, and I'm rich.
That has zero things to do with why you're single,
But I'm rich. But I'm only rich in the gravy that I put on my biscuits and gravy.
which is good gravy, by the way. Anyways, okay, so you're hitting on this younger
No,
lady.
well, let's help Mike out here. I can help Mike out.
No, we need to help you. I've tried to help him.
No, I'm a lost cause, man.
We're
I'm a
helping
lost
you,
cause.
Joe.
We're helping you, Joe. Joe,
my friend.
Joe, you
I have
are in.
written down football players' names. I have
Hold
written
on,
down
Joe.
yards.
You are in the Danny Blaze zone. Okay, so Danny's going to help you out here.
Okay, so you're hitting on a younger lady currently.
Yes.
So how did this come about?
People are listening to this situation because I know.
So
and I don't
let's
wanna
say
put her on
that
the
you
spotlight.
Okay, we'll use fake names.
Okay, so
to protect the innocent.
you meet a young lady named Katie.
Yes.
How would
And-
you treat said Katie? Or how do
Well,
you treat
Katie? I would treat her as a princess. You know what a princess is?
You gotta make her prove
No.
her.
Gotta make
Like,
Keep her in a tower asleep? I mean, what?
a princess is like you're trying to impress her.
Okay.
Treat her with respect.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's not about, like some guys would want to do, try to get her in bed and that's it. It's, you want to get to know the person.
Okay, so I totally agree with
You know,
that. But how do you do all these grand gestures and all these nice things and all the shit that girls say that they want without coming off as a pushover? Like, how do you know that these certain women in your life or previously in your life or whatever aren't just in it for the super nice things? Like, what is your...
Oh, well, all right, I'll tell you what.
What is your breakdown before that?
I had this one girl I was going out with. I was going out with her for, let's say, I'm going to bury my soul here on your radio show.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going
Do
to
it.
tell you the truth. This is going to get interesting.
I'm super
There's another side of me. So, I was trying to hook up with this one girl. And we'll just say her name started with an M. And
Macy.
She only wanted to be friends. But I bothered her.
Friend zoned.
What?
Go ahead. Keep going.
So she only wanted to be friends. So I bought her things. I bought jewelry, flowers.
Dude,
took her out to eat.
but dude, you're in the friend
The
zone.
whole- What?
You're in the friend zone, dude. Why are you doing all that stuff?
It's called respect, my friend.
So you're not a typical man, because a typical man would let their natural instincts take over, and their natural instincts for sex and spreading their DNA everywhere.
Lose a bra.
Well,
Makes
I
them-
used to do that when I was a young man.
You grew up immature. I totally respect that. So a typical man...
Because I was 24, now I'm 43.
I know you're old enough to be my dad. You're almost...
Well, I could be old.
Yeah, no, like you're... Yeah, my parents are only a year older than you. Anyways.
Yeah, so it's like, it's time to settle down and try to treat women with respect instead of saying, hey, I'm going to go bang this woman for the night, and that's it.
But that may be all she's interested in, so why...
Yeah, but, well, you don't know that, and I don't know that.
I mean, most women will, like, let that... Okay, that's a lie. Most women won't let that be known. There's some women out there that are smart and sassy and have tiny fists of fury that let that be known pretty quickly if that's all they're looking for. But I can understand that you want to respect women and...
Tiny fists.
You know, do nice things for them and all that, but when is... like, enough? Why would you, like, keep putting in something? Because obviously you care about that person and like them, so, you know, they could be your friend and you want to do nice things for them. But romantically, when would you, you know, kind of back off on doing all those extravagant nice things when they just want to be friends?
Friend zone.
Well, that's a hard decision with. It's pretty hard. It's hard because when you put your heart into it, you want to see where it ends.
Well, how many no's does it take before you say, "The hell with this chick"?
Well, I don't know. It's too hard to say. It's too hard.
What is your dream date, Joe Pardini? You
My
meet a
dream
wonderful
date.
lady. How would your dream date take
Well,
you on go?
here's my dream wife would be.
Ooh, this is good. Okay.
I want a person who's willing to work. I don't like somebody who's lazy. Because I'm not a lazy person.
Have you ever done housework? That's hard.
You know what I mean? I like a person who's willing to work and say, hey, I'm going to go to work and then come home, go out for the weekend. You know what I mean? Something like that.
Okay.
What else? I mean? I want honesty, respect, the whole bag.
Okay, let's get to the nitty gritty. What are her looks like?
The looks? Well,
if you had to build
I like
a perfect wife, what would she look like?
That's a hard decision.
No, you
Because it
know
doesn't matter
there's
what the
one
look
lady
is,
that
it's
you think
what
about
you
during
like
your
person.
special time. What does she look like?
What?
I said, you know, there's one
What did you say?
type of woman that you think about during your special time. What does she look like?
She's a blonde.
I knew it. I've been calling this all night. You look, when I looked at your really sketchy Facebook, you looked exactly how I imagined you looking, and I knew that you liked blondes.
And why would you think that, young lady?
And Danny's got pink hair.
I have every color hair. Yeah, how do you feel about pink-haired ladies?
It doesn't matter. I'm going to ask you a question with a question.
Ask me a question with a question.
All right. So, if you met a guy and he treated you with respect, let's say, for example, he don't have teeth, would you judge him by his looks or what's inside his heart?
I judge on both, because if I'm not attracted to you, I'm not attracted to you. I'll be your friend all day, but if I'm not sexually attracted to you or romantically attracted to you, it doesn't really matter how your personality is. It's not going to go past a friendship.
Usually, you got to judge what's inside the person's heart. It shouldn't matter by looks, because if you're going to do that, you could have a nice, good-looking guy who got... And look at Mike whistling along.
Now I'm trying to get one of my dogs outside.
Oh, he's not going. No, I mean, I have...
DC?
But I have that. I have a super awesome, good-looking guy that's a super great personality. But if I'm not attracted to him romantically, it's not going to go past a friendship. I'll be your best friend all day. We'll bond. I'll tell you all my secrets. You can tell me mine. But looks have to play a part in it. There's no way you can say looks don't matter at all. Because that's crap.
You got to look at the person's inside. You got to know the person inside. You have to have the person who's willing to care about other people.
Yes, to have a long, healthy relationship, I agree. But the initial start, date one, if you look at them and nothing, you're not going to care what they are.
You can find a nice, skinny guy who don't really care about anything.
Yeah,
but
and then so he's shitty.
Or you can find a big, fat, bearded guy who will do anything for you.
Yeah, well, that's where we're going with. We can find this nice, heavy
I'm not saying that.
Who has a heart of gold and willing to do anything for you.
Yeah, well, if there's chemistry there, that's a different thing. But if...
But see, Joe, I kind of gotta agree with Danny here. You haven't updated your Facebook page since 2011. And dude,
no shit,
we live in a world of the internet.
You look like you're the
sketchy robot guy that messages
you look
for
like
money.
the picture that accompanies an Amber Alert. You know what I'm saying? Look for this guy in connection with. You know what I'm saying?
At a baseball game, I don't know how to put I got one of these shitty phones. It's a cheap phone.
Do you have a computer? Do you have a computer at home?
Yes.
Okay, well, on that computer.
So how do you get pictures from a phone to Facebook? And then Facebook says, "Oh, this picture won't come through your phone because you don't have enough memory on your phone."
Okay, listen, Joe Pardini. You either need to get a better phone or you need to come to Texas, and I will hook up your Facebook.
She wants me to. Hey, and you'll lose there. You know why?
Why?
Don't like flying.
Why do you not like flying? Okay, we'll drive. It's a nice road trip. You'll see some mountains and shit.
Look at the mountains.
So
I'm a dangerous. You ever see the movie Fast and the Furious?
Is that how you drive?
Yeah, that's how I drive.
That's why you're single. So, you're telling me that looks don't matter to you at all?
No, because
that's bullshit.
It doesn't matter what's inside a person.
So she could be some big-ass troll with moles all over her face and whiskers in her beard and have a bigger armpit hair than you. Well, so looks do matter. So looks do matter. You can't say looks don't matter at all. Looks are not important to you because you care more about the personality, but you can't say looks don't matter at all.
Oh, well, I agree with you there. You won there.
Aha, you said that you never lose, so you lied. And
well, you beat me for once. But it's like, for example, like I said, a person has to have a heart of gold.
Okay, good luck finding that. You're gonna definitely. I'm gonna go on the. I'm gonna go 80 on the over for how long he'll be single. Because if that's the case, you're not finding nobody with
80.
You're not. Yeah.
I'll bet you.
We will make that bet.
Hey, here's the situation right now. I had this girl,
and it's
she
going
said,
well.
All I wanted was to be friends. And I was about, let's see.
Dude, you got friend zone.
I've been single about 10 years. I've been single for about 10 years.
That's so long. That's half of my life.
Dude, you got friend zone, dude.
What?
You got friend zoned. We'll talk about friend zone when we come back. You gonna stick around, Joe?
Yeah, I'll stick around.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, when we get back, more Joe Pardini in the friend zone. I'm Mike Allen. This is the Armed Radio Global Network, and you're on the air.
Tune in every Monday and Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time for Straight Talk with Matt Hazley. Live audio on TuneIn Radio and Spreaker.com. Plus live video on Ustream.tv. From the demented minds at ArmedRadioGlobal.com.
Route 106 Motors is the home of fine pre-owned vehicles. Experience a no-pressure sale with a family-friendly atmosphere. Route 106 Motors has been practicing the same simple philosophy of low prices for over a decade, and it has brought us great success. Recently, while other dealers are closing their doors, Route 106 Motors is expanding. We are a wholesale dealer, and we own the property and pay cash for all the vehicles. This allows us to sell to the consumer for a lot less than the average dealership. We are a high-volume, small-profit dealer, and we pass the savings on to you. New changes have been made at Route 106 Motors. Stop by and check out our brand-new building. Route 106 Motors, located at 569 West Street. Check our website at Route106Motors.com and be sure to like us on Facebook to find out about all the latest deals and savings opportunities. Route106Motors.com.
Hey, Joe Rocks. It's Louis Avis, straight from Chi-Town. Call and talk about our website, www.hotsaucevault.com. We got everything you can think of out there, Joe. The hottest hot sauce is not for wimps, mild, medium sauces. We got barbecue sauces, snacks, some of our gift ideas and gag gifts, so you can go out and check us out at www.hotsaucevault.com. Hope to talk to you again on your radio show. Kick-ass show. Had a great time last week. Hope to hear from you soon. Take care, Joe. hotsaucevault.com.
Tune in every Monday and Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time for Straight Talk with Matt Hazley. Live audio on TuneIn Radio and Spreaker.com. Plus live video on Ustream.tv. From the demented minds at ArmedRadioGlobal.com.
Hey everybody, this is Jimmy.
And this is Paul.
We are hosting a new show called Pod Talk. Politically offensive talk.
It's going to be about politics, religion, the presidential race, current events.
We're going to have some guests that come on, hopefully Donald Trump himself. Wishful thinking.
No, we're going to have Hillary on.
But that would be nice. I'd love to get a hold of Hillary.
I thought I ain't fucking that.
So come and join us on Thursday nights at 11 p.m. Eastern, right after Night Talk with Joe Rocks.
Is your wife wicked hot? Or is she just cold? Do you just want to take a hot shower? Call Savino Mechanical for all your heating, hot water, and cooling needs. Savino Mechanical has been servicing Greater Boston and Southern New Hampshire for over a quarter century. Quality 24-hour service, reasonable rates, satisfaction guaranteed, licensed and insured. And remember, at Savino Mechanical, we are not comfortable until you are. Call Savino Mechanical today at 1-855-624-4280. That's 1-855-624-4280. Savino Mechanical.
Spirit fingers.
I got Spirit Fingers to show this script. Okay.
Cell, 2G, 2000 watts. Yeah.
Hey guys, Danny Blaze here from On the Air.
All right, welcome back. I don't know why I'm playing that. Because Danny Blaze is here. We got a phone call. Please welcome to the Ring Central Celebrity Hotline caller. Please mention your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Erica, and I'm calling from Colorado.
Hi, Erica from Colorado. You're on the air with Joe Pardini, Mike Allen, and Danny Blaze in studio. Do you have a question or a comment?
I'm just glad you got that idiot off the phone.
No, he's on the phone. He's with you. He's right there. Joe is on the phone with us.
Yo!
Oh, no! But he's a Philadelphia fan, so I can agree with the idiot thing.
Hey, yo!
Well, first off, Joe,
yes?
if Mike says he's going to be friends, I totally agree with Mike. It's a friend zone. And if you try to push her to become something else than that, you're disrespecting her.
Boom.
All right, young lady.
I'm not young. I'm quite old.
Well,
are we going to have a fight here? Are we going to have a throwdown? What are we doing?
Well, I don't know.
Fighting out of the red corner from Colorado.
People, so I can't touch that.
Well, I'll be 45 in a couple of days, so there's my number.
45.
Well, I'll be 44 in October.
So she has a year wiser than you.
You haven't thing yet about women, have you?
Oh.
Yeah, well, young lady, I treat women with respect.
Well, you know, Erica, I'm 49.
Okay, well,
I haven't figured out women yet either. So I haven't figured out women yet either. So
okay, well, I'm 23, and the fact that you're still doing all these over extravagantly nice things to a woman who specifically said, "I only want to be friends," I'm assuming she's probably said that more than once. When you obviously are interested in her, you're only hurting yourself and pissing her off, because eventually she's going to get annoyed.
we're trying to help you, Joe.
Boom.
We're trying to help you.
I'm trying to exercise your demons.
Hey, Joe, I'm just saying, save your money and buy a good cell phone. Quit spending money on where it doesn't. You don't need to spend it at, because they're still going to want to be your friend.
You'll get laid more off of your phone than from that friend zone.
Especially if you get a good Samsung, because you can get in like YouTube or YouPorn and X-Hamster and
Do what makes you happy, but don't put yourself in an emotionally
don't waste your time
way.
in the friend zone, dude. Just be friends and don't buy her anything, though.
Occasionally for like her birthday or holiday. You know, that's what friends do, but don't overdo it, because it's just going to annoy her. And she's probably talking shit to her friends about you. Like, oh, this just sap is just all he does is buy me stuff, and man, I told him we're just friends. And
Erica from Colorado, do you agree?
I'm laughing because I was in a 4-year relationship, and I would have loved to have gotten maybe flowers or jewelry or something nice, and but those things didn't come along. We've been together a long time, and I didn't feel like I needed those things to love him, and so I would avoid jewelry and flowers and all the things that men think women want.
And this goes back to what you said many times, Mike. Friends treat friends better than couples treat each other.
Thank you.
Because, see, Joe, for someone that said they just want to be friends, is doing all these nice things, supporting and giving gifts and, being nice to, as to where couples tend to forget that although insignificant, the small things are important. Just as even it doesn't have to be jewelry or flowers. It can just be a card. It can be a smiley face. It could be a
let's say, for instance, if your loved one, the person that you're loving with and you've been with for a long time, you can show your love in so many other ways besides just getting the original flowers and, the cards. You can actually show up at a hospital if she's maybe in the hospital. That would be nice.
Yeah, that's very thoughtful.
Well, that actually would be a requirement. I don't know if it'd be. Here's what I found. Joe, Erica, Danny, you may agree.
Didn't do that.
You may agree with me with this, but when people enter into a couple type of relationship, it now becomes less about being friends, less about having a trusting relationship, or just hanging out, and it becomes more of a competition of, well, what have you done for me today to prove to me that you love me? So
No, I don't think it's a proof thing. I think you just have to be there. I mean, your consistency of loving somebody is proof enough for women. If you're consistently there and you're consistently nice, you don't need to sit there and prove it to anybody. You don't need to send all those flowers. Valentine's Day should be every day. It shouldn't be one day a year where some guy gets out of a hole and finally says, I'm bringing flowers, honey.
Well,
it should be every day of respect, and every day is.
But don't you think
hey,
that but don't you think that a foundation of a relationship should be more about friendship and trust, other than, well, Bob did something for Sarah over there, and how come you didn't do that?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt in my mind about that. Right on target.
So Joe's on the right track in that case.
What she said is that when she was talking to Joe earlier about attraction, bottom line, you wouldn't talk to somebody if you weren't physically attracted to them with the first look at them.
Amen. That's what I've been trying to say.
Looks matter.
Yeah.
Yes, they do matter. That's why I'm trying to lose weight.
That it could just be anybody. That's not true.
People don't have sex with who you are on the inside.
No. Now for women, that can increase
with
sexual pleasure, because sex is typically more mental and emotional for women as opposed to just physical. But if you don't have that physical, the emotional and mental shit just goes out the window, because I'm not going to do anything for you because I don't look at you like that.
Yes, because there's no physical
The emotional comes in later after you're totally attracted to that person. And if they stick, or if they are really care about you and you really start going, into a deeper, I guess, relationship with that person you're attracted to, then that's where you bloom. That's where it all starts to bloom. But it all starts from your first initial. You have to be attracted to somebody.
So,
you're not
Erica,
going to be attracted to what they're saying. You have to physically be attracted to them.
So, Erica, what are you doing Friday night?
Are you doing it?
Because she gets it. She gets it. At our age.
I was the last cause in this operation. So.
Joe, be nice, but don't be too nice.
I was with you before, Mike. Long time ago.
A long time ago. Yeah. Yes, we did actually. Erica from Colorado used to be Erica from Hutto, Texas, and we've known each other for a long time. And now I know the voice. Yes. You need to come back to Texas.
Okay, Joe.
Okay, but back on Joe, because we're trying to help Joe here.
She said she just wants to be friends. What do you want from this specific woman? Would you want a...
Love.
Okay, well, okay.
You have to make her work for it, Joe. You got to make her work for it. You're giving her everything up front.
Why buy the cow when you get the milk for free?
Absolutely.
That goes for both sexes.
Hey, see? People from Texas understand the cow version.
Well, hey, Joe used to play this game a long time.
So you need to find a perfect match between how you used to play.
I used to go in the bar. I was a magnet for a woman.
So
I go in and say, can't do it anymore.
So now, Joe, so what you need to do is find the perfect mix between being too nice and being too douchey.
Exactly.
You need to be nice and respectful to her, and it's okay to buy her gifts and do nice gestures for her. But if you want something romantic from her and she's already saying, I just want to be a friendship, you need to back off enough, because then one of two things is going to happen. She's either going to want to still be friends or be like, hey, I really liked all that, and then, you guys can explore that region. But if you keep if you're just like vomiting friendship on her, she's going to run away.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you're already scaring me away.
That's good. Because you're all the way to Arkansas and I'm in PA, so that's all right.
Arkansas. Now you're just pissing her off.
She's in Colorado.
Back here, honey.
Home of the high and home of the mountain.
She's in Colorado on the Rocky Mountain High.
She's getting higher in the high mountains. Joe,
if you
don't be so nice that's gonna don't put so much emotion and effort into something that is not giving it back to you.
Absolutely. And Joe, if you ever end up in Colorado and you'd like to court Erica, make sure you show up with
Jewelry and
Doritos.
flowers.
No, Doritos.
No.
Doritos and maybe a bonus card at a pizza joint because you guys are getting high. This is Colorado.
We're going to have the munchies.
That's right.
She wants a party box from Taco Bell. And
That's right.
No, no, she wants the lobster and shrimp.
Yes.
And Netflix.
Netflix and lobster.
But to be honest with you, Joe, honestly, if you want to sit down and you talk to a woman and you want to be friends and she says she wants to be friends, then conversate, get to know her. The thing is with women, if you let them talk,
That's
and
half the
let them
battle.
talk, and let them talk, and ask questions, because there's another thing worse than a guy that just goes, uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. You have to ask questions about her life and what she does for a living or how she is or how she became this type of woman or whatever. Get in her head and you'll get in her bed.
Woo!
Woo, Erica. I like Erica from Colorado already.
Busting nuts
All
and
right,
sluts
Mike,
guts.
you really have to get into her head now.
All right.
If you want to get your dick wet, don't be so nice.
Hey, Mike, we got you halfway home there, buddy.
Who, me? No, we're talking about you, brother.
Anyways, both of y'all
we're
bitches-
still trying to hook you up.
This is why I
I'm
feel
just the
like
third wheel.
This is why I feel like gay marriages are so successful, because men and men would do much better because men think alike, and women do much better together because women think more alike.
And women and women together are
And
hot.
you're right.
It
And
would
I
just cut out
literally
half the
just
bullshit.
said that yesterday. I told my girlfriend.
Hey, come on now.
Hold on. Stop, Joe, stop. Hold on, time out. What did you just say, Erica?
I said that's
Stop
what
being
just what I
nasty.
told my girlfriend yesterday. I said, "Hey, do you want to become lesbian with me?" I've never tried it. She's like, "Me neither." I said, "I think I'd be great at it."
That's the show, folks. That's it right there. We can't get any better than that. That's it. That is the end all. We're going to end it right now because that's.
We have found world peace.
I need to go have private time right now.
Joe, just don't get hurt being
but
too
she's
nice.
right. That's why men have to just start listening more and asking questions.
And on the flip side, women need to realize that men don't operate the same way as they do, so they don't want to sit there and talk about their feelings. They want to have blowjobs. So if you want him to listen to you bitch about a coworker that he doesn't know for an hour and a half, you need to give him a little something that he can comprehend after that.
You get down there and get after it.
I'm
just saying.
The universe.
And sometimes you need to build the bank account up for that day. What? What?
Erica,
What?
if you ever need your yard mowed,
I know
your
what
car
you're trying to
washed, your
prove.
oil
You're getting
changed, or
down
your
on
fence
that, right?
built, surprise blowjobs.
Yeah, hey, Danny has got it
Hey,
fixed.
I just want to say there's nothing wrong with driving down the highway and making your man pull his pants down while he's driving.
Thank you.
I'm very happy.
Thank you. Okay, Erica, when are you moving back to Texas
I bet
exactly?
he
I want to
listens
know
to
the
everything
day
that you
you're
say.
moving back here, because holy cow, we can keep the car under control. Understand, texting and driving and a roadhead is not the same thing. We can handle roadhead.
What's crazy, a guy can't do that to a woman while she's driving, though.
Yeah, hashtag
Yeah, pretty much.
equal rights. Bullshit.
Hey, no, you're lying. You are. I seen something. I was coming home from a baseball game. This is no lie. I was coming home, and I watched this girl masturbate in the car driving down the turnpike.
That's impressive.
That's the most awesome
That's
thing I've heard tonight.
multitasking to extreme. I love her.
I want to meet this woman. Mystery woman, if you're ever listening to this show.
Meet this
and you have
woman.
masturbated on the
Meet this
turnpike.
woman. I want this woman to be my Uber driver. What are you talking about?
Hey, Mike, you should thank me because I just hooked you up.
Yeah, with the Uber driver.
A random lady who masturbates on the turnpike. If you ever listen to the show, please call in. Y'all want to meet you.
Nowadays, right? Well, nowadays they make the Bluetooth where you could actually put the bullet. The woman could put the bullet inside of her, and then the man has the remote control. And so Bluetooth in, and he can do anything he wants to her from a distance.
Okay,
Yeah.
Erica, you need to call
In
in.
a significant distance.
Erica, you need Erica from Colorado.
We just do this every week,
You
man.
need to
It's
be
fun.
a constant caller of this show because you are really giving me ideas, and I may not be single long.
Hey, Mike, you found your future wife there, buddy.
I might have.
Now we just need to get Joe back on track and tell him to stop being so nice.
I know. Joe, you need to get out of the friend zone.
He can get in somebody's head.
Well, Joe.
Hey, Joe can be perverted too.
There you go. Joe, thanks for
But
coming back
I
on.
played the nice guy. I played the
nice guy loses every time.
Nice guy. Trust me on
Nice
this.
guys finish last.
Nice guys finish last
don't
every
finish at
time.
all.
Joe, thanks for coming back on the show. We will see you next week with our NFL picks and everything. Erica from Colorado, please call in
All the time.
all the time during Danny's
All the time.
all the time during Danny's thing. And actually, you and I know each other. Shoot me a text from now and again. I miss you.
Absolutely. Y'all have a
I
good
absolutely
night.
miss you. All right, we're going to say goodbye to you guys. We got to close it up. That's Joe Pardini, our OTA prognosticator, and Erica from Colorado. Thank you for calling in. We're going to go ahead and call it a night. What do you think? What do you
More
think, Danny?
wine.
More wine. Oh, my God. Great show tonight. Thank you so much for stopping by. Erica from Colorado. Joe Pardini, he'll be on every week. That's a new segment we have on our show. Joe is going to, throughout the football season, he is a prognosticator. He's going to give us the line. He's going to give us the over and under, and we're going to pick 5 to 6 games a week. If you'd like to be part of that, go to www.ontheairwithmikeallen.com. Also, find me on Facebook, On the Air with Mike Allen. Like my page. Like everything. I don't care. Fuck.
Website, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat.
There you go. Do this, man. And we're going to start periscoping during Danny Blaze's segments. And she has said to me personally that she might be in some scantily clad stuff. I'm just saying.
I've never said that.
I'm just saying. She
And next
may or
week,
may
Mike
have not
Allen
said that.
in a bikini car wash.
I will be in a man thong next week.
Oh, God, save us all. The end.
Oh, man.
Thank you, Hot Sauce Vault, for sponsoring us.
Oh, big time. HotSauceVault.com. Go there, man. Go there. That's awesome. So, for Danny Blaze, Heather, things that go bump us in the night, Erica from Colorado, Joe Pardini, big time. He's going to come in. He's going to be with all season long for football. I'm Mike Allen. This is the Armed Radio Global Network. You have been on the air. We'll see you next week, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on Armed Radio Global.